the day with the dawn ringing in my ears. Oh, well, I tune to my TV show. No better way, I gotta get myself into gear. Let's go. Oh, and I feel good today. When I wake up in the morning, espresso. I feel good today. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Yes, hello, good morning and welcome to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Expresso right here on S3. It is a Friday.
It's a Friday!
It's a Friday.
I thought you were about to pick me up. I said, what's going on now?
It's like that's just as you approach the end of the marathon, you know, the finish line.
I got
somebody just helps carry you. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
Because it's been hectic, but it's been
so
good. Good to see you.
So good to see you. I was going to say I miss you, but then you said I actually haven't been here in a minute. I just feel like we haven't been on screen in a minute together, Ewan, and I feel like this needs to happen more often.
Here we are. Here we are. Here we are. Listen, it's been a crazy ride for all of us, I think, over the past while. But let's take a look at this week. Best and worst. What would you say?
Oh, peaks and pits. Okay,
Yes.
A peak would definitely be that I'm back on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. It's been so good to be right here. And a pit would have to be that yesterday I had a bit of a breakdown in my car because I was just so sad. Life had just got a little bit hectic. It's just responsibilities. It's just being an adult.
Okay.
So that was mine. How about you?
A peak would be I got to do some really cool interviews this week. One with our Miss World South Africa, Zoalise Jans van Vieren. And yesterday I was on set with our Mr. South Africa, Marshall Roux. Yes, and my boys were there as well. And we were all pulling together and stuff, which is really cool. Had a bit of a chemical burn accident. Which is horrible. So if you work with chemicals at home, be very careful. So that was horrible. So on the recovery, on the mend.
Protect yourself next time, but I'm glad to see you doing some manual labor out there. It's that time of the year. Listen, Zanele, she's out in Joburg with us today. Pits and peaks of the week.
Oh, friends, good morning. Okay, let's talk about it. I think there's something going on here at Expresso with cars because my pit of the week is definitely my car. I popped a tire. Bad, sad, not nice.
No.
However, I think then the high was getting my car back. Those other things, they're expensive sometimes. So that is for me, definitely my car. But otherwise, I think more than anything else, the biggest high, you mentioned it, Carissa, just being here on our Feel Good Breakfast Show.
I gotta ask, Zanele, did you fix the tire yourself? Were you there?
I may never, Ewan, I will never do that. The last time, I asked a guy friend, right? And the last time I did it, they, I want to say they tricked me into spending more money than I needed to. I said, I'll never touch a place again.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I play it safe now.
Just thought I'd ask. But good, well done. I'm glad you managed at least. Listen, what's happening on social media for us this day?
Oh, yes, Ewan, let's 100% get into it. And Mzansi Sianamkela, it is all about you every single morning on Expresso. And of course, you know that we're coming to you live from the Samsung showroom in Johannesburg at Design Quarter. And right about now, we want to see you on the social media streets. This morning, we are all about us and the festive season because, of course, we know that it comes with snacks, right? It comes with eating, having delicious, little things here and there. And our charcuterie boards are one of our favorite things to make, right? But now we want to know on your charcuterie board, which snacks are going there? Which ones get to be, on the VIP spots that you truly believe when the people come over and have that charcuterie board of yours, they're going to finish that section first. For me, salami sticks, number one. Number two, cheesy breadsticks. Oh, my goodness. They'll heal the world. So they are definitely there. We're talking all about the charcuterie boards and those snacks we're going to be getting into in the festive season. So come through 063-408-8863 in terms of voice notes and then all over social media, #Expresso Show. As you can tell, it's high energy, it's big vibes. It's going to be an incredible morning. Of course, it is your Feel Good Breakfast Show as always, but we always need to take care of business at the top of the hour. So here's the beautiful Carissa with the news headlines.
Oh, thank you, Zanele, for that. 4 minutes after 6. Let's get into that first bit of news for your Friday morning. And we get started with national news, where President Cyril Ramaphosa reported that nearly 200,000 spaza shops have been inspected, with over 1,000 spaza shops, supermarkets and warehouses shut down following recent foodborne illnesses. Now, large quantities of goods were confiscated and numerous fines issued for regulatory violations. Speaking at his annual address to the National Council of Provinces in Cape Town, Ramaphosa stressed the urgency of preventing food contamination, particularly with illegal pesticides. This follows the tragic deaths of over 20 children after consuming sweets brought from spaza shops. And sticking to news in the country, Deputy President Paul Mashatile, chair of the South African National AIDS Council, will lead the World AIDS Day commemoration in East London on Sunday. Now, observed globally, the day raises awareness and supports millions living with HIV, promoting prevention, treatment and care. The 2024 theme, Equal Rights, Equal Advocates, equitable healthcare for all, regardless of status, gender, race or sexuality. Second Lady Humile Mashatile will launch the Eastern Cape Provincial Global Alliance to end AIDS in children by 2030 as part of the program. Let's take a look further afield at your international news-making headlines, where at least 113 people are missing and 15 have lost their lives. 6 of them were children, following a landslide in eastern Uganda triggered by heavy rainfall. Now, the landslides struck multiple villages in Bulumbula district, about 280 kilometers from Kampala. A rescue operation is underway after 40 houses were swept away and 15 injured people were rescued and hospitalized. Now, flooding from burst rivers has destroyed schools, churches and bridges, isolating communities. The military has joined the search and recovery efforts as the region continues to face heavy rainfall. Moving over to Australia, where news came out that they will ban children under 16 from using social media after its Senate approved the world's strictest laws. The ban, affected in at least 12 months, will, or could rather, fine tech companies up to $32 million for non-compliance. Prime Minister Anthony Albanese said the law is needed to protect young people from social media harms, a view shared by many parent groups. Critics, however, question how the ban will work and its impact on privacy and social connections. The bill will now return to the House of Representatives, where it is expected to pass. And finally, get ready, Cape Town. This year's Festive Lights Switch On Adderley Street promised to be an unforgettable celebration of music, laughter and unity under the theme People of Hope. The festivities kick off on Sunday at 4 o'clock on the Grand Parade, featuring a phenomenal lineup of artists, entertainers and top comedians ready to ignite the holiday spirit. Now, Mayor Gordon Hill-Lewis highlighted the resilience and optimism of the People of Hope, saying, and I quote, "Cape Town is a city of bright lights and even brighter people." The highly anticipated switch-on moment will happen precisely at 8:45 p.m., marking the official start of the summer holidays. Please do not miss out on this magical event. It always promises to be a highlight one for the year. That's where we close up your 6 o'clock news. It's delve into some sports. Here's Ewan with the latest.
Thank you so much, Carl. Really appreciate that. Yes, major football story first and foremost in your sports bulletin. Manchester United secured a 3-2 Europa League win over Bodo Glimt in Ruben Amorim's Old Trafford debut, with Rasmus Højlund scoring twice. The victory marked United's second straight European win since Erik ten Hag's departure. Meanwhile, Spurs were held to a 2-2 draw by Roma in London as Matt Hummels' injury time goal denied them a follow-up to the victory over Manchester City. And then in rugby news this morning, SA Rugby has revamped its refereeing structure, introducing an elite panel to groom officials for international duties, led by ex-Test referee Jaco Peyper. Now, the revamped system includes mentorship by Peyper and Marius Jonker for elite referees, while Mark Lawrence and Dion van Blommestein will guide the national panel. And over in cricket news this morning, the Proteas dominated a chaotic second day of the first test at Kingsmead, where 19 wickets fell. Sri Lanka was skittled for a record low 42, powered by Marco Janssens' career best 7 for 13. Extending their 149-run lead, the Proteas ended the day on 132 for 3, with skipper Themba Bavuma contributing 24 runs to back up his earlier gritty 70 in the first innings. Well done, boys. And we'll end off on some tennis news this morning. World number 2, Iga Swiatek, has accepted a 1-month suspension after testing positive for trimetazidine, a banned substance, the ITIA announced. The positive test from August this year was linked to contaminated melatonin medication Swiatek used for jet lag. Now, the ITIA acknowledged no intent to enhance performance, citing the contamination as the cause. That's a quick roundup of the major sports stories on your Friday morning. We'll get into it again just after 7 o'clock. Right now, let's take a first look as we prep you for the day ahead. Here's your weather with Zanele.
I've got your weather indeed, just so you can be cautious where you need to be, my lovely. So let's jump right into it. The South African Weather Service has issued a warning for extremely high fire danger over the Kamiesberg local municipality in the Northern Cape and Matsikama local municipality in the Western Cape. Meanwhile, cleanup operations began in Randfontein, west of Johannesburg, following a severe storm on Wednesday afternoon. The storm caused strong winds, heavy downpours, and damage of property, including broken windows, destroyed boundary walls, and torn off roofs. Tragically, a toddler died and 24 others were injured. And the Weather Service suggests the storm may have included a tornado. And that is why, ladies and gentlemen, we always do tell you about what is happening, so you could please take heed and make sure that you are cautious, and may that toddler rest in peace. Right now, we need to jump on into a part of the show that you are the most important part of, which is your sunrise view. We always ask you to come and show us what it is you're waking up to on 063 408 8863, and that is why right now I need you to go and snap it up and send it through, just like this beautiful human did. So Marlon from KZN, absolutely stunning. I'm in awe. This looks like it was taken on an entire camera because of just the orange hues coming through, the way in which the sun reflects onto the clouds. Gorgeous, Marlon. I love it. 10 out of 10 for you, my love. And this is exactly how I know it's going to be a great Friday, because of this view we're getting to see. And we want to see yours. 063 408 8863. We still got a lot to get into, so do stick around right here on your Feel Good Breakfast show. But for now, let's go check out your temperatures.
What a beautiful sunrise. Look at this, man.
It looks like something out of The Lion King, actually.
Right?
Oh
yeah,
my gosh,
you just want to stand on a cliff and belt it out, right? Yeah, that's exactly it. Exactly. Beautiful stuff.
I tried.
Thank you very much, Zanele. There's your weather. You are prepped. I see the temperatures are soaring once again today, which is amazing.
Incredible.
Because, hey, the start of the holiday season's here. December's just around the corner.
I'm telling you, Sunday, it's here knocking. So many exciting things happening. Sunday, there's a run going down.
Yes, it's the Robben Island Museum Memorial Run. It is a fantastic run, and it's a big one as well this year, with the theme, of course, celebrating 30 years of South African democracy. So we got the guys in, and we're going to chat about it ahead and see what it's going to be all about. So what can we expect?
And not only that, today's Black Friday. So, of course, we're going to be celebrating from now all the way through till Sunday and tell you all about those deals, especially when it comes to Samsung. Don't worry, we got you covered. It's about time to grab your coffee as we grab ours and make our way on the other side of the break. We'll see you there.
Optimize your gut health with Phytoceutics range of pre, pro, and postbiotics. Use code Expresso for 15% off at phytoceutics.com.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. You are tuned into your Feel Good Breakfast Show. It is a fantastic Friday here on S3. Welcome to it. And something quite exciting that we're going to get a look at right now. This year's Robben Island Memorial Run. It celebrates 30 years of South African democracy, honouring the legacy of the island as a beacon of resilience and transformation. It is so exciting. And joining us this morning in studio, Mr. Kenneth McAtees, the Regional Operations Manager for the SABC Western Cape. We also have Mr. Kurt Cameron, Race Director and Western Province Development Officer, and Ms. Ayanda Woji, Interim Chief Heritage Officer for Robben Island Museum. Thank you very much for joining us on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. This is exciting. So I believe last year was the first one honouring Madiba and Sobukwe, and this year we are celebrating that big one, 30 years of democracy. Kenneth, I want to start with you from an SABC perspective, partnering with this particular race. I mean, how's it evolved, the growth that you've seen and the interest in this particular race?
Well, as you've mentioned, last year was the first race, this year's the second one, and even before it started, I mean, we had so many calls from people, when are you opening, when are you opening, and when we did open it eventually, within hours, all the tickets were sold out. But remember, we are also the public broadcaster. Robben Island is a public institution,
Yes.
so we don't want to make it elitist, exclusive. We try to be as inclusive as possible. Unfortunately, one of the biggest challenges is that the numbers are very limited. We've got great plans, and we see this race evolving even more, that it is one of those things that you really would like to take part in. And for those that's not part of it, don't worry, the SABC will make you part of it. Just stay tuned to the SABC's on its radio platforms and TV screens.
Yeah, see, and this is the thing, although, I mean, there's limited numbers that you can accommodate on the island and so forth. I mean, we want people to see this and, you know, just put that eye on, listen how spectacular this moment is. Kurt, I want to come to you. What makes this race absolutely special and incredible? Because, I mean, we are talking about 900 participants this year. We're seeing a little bit more this year, which is fantastic. So what can we expect from this race, man? What makes it just one of those races that you should be part of?
Yeah, so well, as my colleague Kenneth, we put it quite beautifully last year. This is probably the most beautiful race in the world. I mean, you've got Table Mountain in the background, one of the national wonders of the world. You're surrounded by the ocean, and just all along the route there is these rich landmarks of cultural history that's embedded on the island. So that in itself is an entire experience for the runner or the participant in its own.
And it's, I mean, it's so much more than just the run. It's an experience because it's the whole getting on the ferry. It's getting there. It's your race back. It's like a trip down memory lane almost. And Ayana, I want to chat to you about this. I mean, we know the Robben Island Museum. It's there to preserve our history. It is a place that we can go to and look back and see where we are coming from. And I also love that. This year is a big one. How do you feel about this year's race? I mean, particularly focusing on 30 years of South African democracy and what this race aims to do.
This race, firstly, it is also enhancing public access. So people who don't normally come to the island will now have an opportunity to come to the island, but now with a different purpose. One, Robben Island is a place of reflection. So we are hoping that when people are running on the island, they get an opportunity to reflect on our history and where we're coming from as a nation over the 30 years and anticipation of a future nation. Because if we can, there is so much. I believe that when you go to the island, you don't come back the same person.
Wow.
It evokes so many emotions within one. Even the trip through the ferry. And we have included within the race package as well an adapted maximum security prison tour. So
you get to experience, you get to run and experience the
you
island.
will experience the run, and you will also be taken by an ex-political prisoner into the maximum security prison as well.
No, look, I think if you're part of that, I want to say elite few that managed to get your hands on the tickets because it is sold out. You're part of a very special group of people to be taking part in this particular run. So what are some of the challenges that runners can look forward to? What does the race actually look like?
Well, as you said, it's most probably the most beautiful race in the world. But I think you earlier also put it very aptly. I don't think it's only a race, it's also an experience. So it's a whole experience getting to the island. And to some extent, we're actually dependent on the environment and the elements out there. If the seas are very high, fortunately, it's going to be quite fine. And Sunday, obviously, we will have a problem. Yeah. So we take everything into account. So is it only taking part in the race? And yes, those that are very good runners are obviously very welcome, but those that are not so fit and are not such good runners can also take part. So it's really the experience going to Robben Island, taking part in the race, walking around. And I think most of us most probably know Robben Island for recent political history, but there's a whole legacy around Robben Island. It was a leper colony. People that opposed colonialism were sent to Robben Island. It was a place of repression, a place of isolation, but it's also become a place of freedom.
Yeah, absolutely. And like Ayanda also said earlier on, I mean, it really deepens the public engagement with the Robben Island Museum. And that's what we need, because there's so much more to just what we think we know. And that is what I think this race is, just what it does for Robben Island Museum. So I want to thank you guys for coming through. And I wish I can say that there's more tickets for sale, but it's all sold out. Yeah, but next year, right? So are we promising for next year something?
Yes, we are. We will be hosting the race on an annual basis. We started last year and celebrating 60 years of Sobukwe and Mandela, because in 1963 it was their first time to set foot on the island.
There we go.
Yes.
So next
year we will also select a theme that talks to the layered history of the island as well.
And so we are educated through something incredible like this run. Thank you very much, guys. So if you are part of that, like I mentioned earlier on, elite few, then enjoy it. Enjoy it. And I think already now, put it in your diaries for next year, because those tickets do sold out very, very quickly. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Well, you may not have gotten your ticket if you were not part of that lucky few, but I'm going to tell you how you can win this morning. It is Friday, so I hope you're feeling the energy and the vibes, because you got to play your chance to win with Powerball and Powerball Plus at 17 million rand in total estimated jackpots this Friday. Now, don't miss out. Play Powerball for an estimated 5 million, and then there's Powerball Plus for an estimated 12 million rand today. All you have to do is buy your tickets now in store. You can head over to the nationallottery.co.za website. There's the mobile app, there's cell phone banking, or simply just dial *120 *7529# for all USSD. Now, if I ran through that very quickly, don't you worry, all these details are on our Expresso social media pages, so please go and check them out, because I personally want you to win and Plunder Pusher Play Powerball and Powerball Plus for 17 million rand in total estimated jackpots today, and you could become a winner. Now, I know one person that feels like a champion and a winner is Zanele. Zanele, tell us, are we going to feel like a champion today? What is coming up on the show?
Hadi, we are definitely feeling like champions today. Do you know why? It's because Samsung is in the building and they are here to tell us all about their Black Friday deals. And trust me, my friend, they are worth it. So it would be criminal of you not to take advantage of this beautiful Black Friday, okay? Stick around for it. It's all going to be here on Expresso. And then we are also jumping on into a game. You know how much we like to play here on Expresso. It is called Can You Guess the Thingamajig Gadget? And we want you to play along. Don't go anywhere. We're going to take a short break, just so you can get yourself ready for all the Black Friday deals that are coming at you. And then we'll be back after this.
Only you can make my day. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
You're still on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. We told you not to go anywhere, my lovely. I'm glad you listened. And if you're just joining us, you're right in time. And I say that because it's Black Friday. You're getting one. You're getting one. Everybody's getting one. What is the one? It is a great deal from Samsung, my lovely, because Samsung is all about making your life easier, absolutely allowing you to not only have innovative tech right at your fingertips, but more than anything else, genuinely allow you to have a balanced life. One that allows, yes, the AI-powered tools to hopefully allow just your health and how it is that you see it just to be a little bit more seamless, or even just making your home a little bit smarter so that you can have a seamless experience when you do enjoy your home. And my friends, today we're here to learn about what it is Samsung is offering us for Black Friday. And I can promise you this, I told you earlier, it's going to be worth it, my love. And that is why we have today Mark McKay as well as Nivash Ramson, who are here to help us out and let us in on these beautiful deals. Everyone, let's give them a feel-good welcome. Come on. Guys, my boss told me that you guys are giving all of us a fridge. Is that true? No, I'm joking. I'm shocking you guys.
The one French store or a steal already.
You
let me tell
see?
you.
Guys, firstly, I love that you came here dressed up looking the exact same. I can see that you're on the same wavelength today. And that is to give South Africa the best Black Friday deals ever. So talk to us about this. Why should South Africa choose Samsung today?
Well, Samsung is at the moment Black Friday. Black Friday is Samsung.
Yes.
And so you are able to access all the latest technologies with the lifestyle that you choose and the media platforms through our innovative smartphones, our TVs, and our home appliances. That's currently all on special on Black Friday. Apart from that, it gives you opportunity to enhance your lifestyle, feature the AI technology, and also create a better environment in your home. And at the moment, if you shop with Samsung during this Black Friday, you win up to 400,000 Rand in prizes if you shop at the Samsung shop.
This is what I love about you guys. You always just Father Christmas. It doesn't need to be Christmas time. You guys are just here to just spoil us, which we love. But now talk to me about this. I know that in my home, I use the TV the most. And you guys always have really great deals on your televisions. On top of them, having the best innovation. Talk to us about what it is you're offering us with the TVs.
Well, Samsung during this period actually owns the market and everyone buys a Samsung TV, which is absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
But you also need to buy technology. And our 8K technology TVs are on Black Friday also. They are selling at 39. But we are actually giving away prizes with the 8K TV. You can get up to 15,000 Rand back in Samsung gifts. So we give you a Watch 7 and we give you a Q600 soundbar. Which is absolutely brilliant deal. It's 15,000 Rand after you pay 39,000 Rand. You almost get the TV for half the price.
Do you know what I mean,
Yes.
Mark? I love how you're shocked that you know your own
I
home.
still get surprised.
I get it, because even me, and I must tell you guys, I just got my Samsung 20 kg, beautiful washing machine. Yes, and
good.
exactly, and I'm absolutely loving it. It is so easy, so quick, and this is why I need to ask you about your top home appliances. What are they, please?
Yeah, you know, for Black Friday on the home appliance side, we've got the widest range in appliances. We've got something for the starter wrappers to the much more luxurious type of customers. We got a bottom freezer for 9,999, a top loader washing machine for 6,999.
Yes.
You can get our beautiful bespoke AR French door for 59,999. There's something out there for everyone, but it's not just price discount. Same as Nivash and the TV side we try to find a way to give customers value. And for the 10th year in a row, we're running Samsung's world-famous buy and get promotion, where if you buy a Samsung washing machine or fridge on selected models, you will get a value back to either 4,000, 6,000 or 10,000 Rands worth of rewards. Either travel or lifestyle rewards.
Yeah.
That means if you go in and you buy an 8 grand washing machine, for example, you'll get 4,000 Rand back. You buy a 25 grand fridge, you're getting a 10,000 Rand voucher back.
Yes.
It's not just about the price. Some people are looking for some real deep value, and that's what we're doing with the buy and get promotion.
That is beautiful. Guys, I love how you're just giving things back. We give you, you give us back on top of what you're already giving, which is amazing. But now talk to me about, you know, how it is that if I, you know, I'm in the market for a washing machine, right? I've already got mine. So I'm speaking on behalf of the Expresso family, okay? Why should I consider the 9 kg front load washer and dryer combo? Why is it so perfect?
Well, again, I mean, that washing machine, that 9 kg washer dryer, where do I start? First of all, you don't get that for 9,999. that you don't see very often. So the deal alone is worth it, but there's so much more to it. It's got simple UX, it's got Wi-Fi connectivity, so you can operate your washing machine from anywhere.
Yes.
It's got eco bubble.
I was literally about to say that one.
Digital inverter, 20-year warranty, saves you energy. There's so much to that washing machine. But again, just like TVs, you got to get into store and you got to find the thing that's right for you. Go chat to the product consultants because they're experts. That washing machine is amazing, but it's not for everyone. You might need a big 27 kg washing machine at 14,999 or a small 9 kg at 6,999.
You see?
There's something for everyone. Go tell them what you need and they'll get you the right product.
I love that. And guys, thank you for being our Father Christmases so early in the year. We appreciate you. And well done for always keeping ahead of the curve of everyone else and more than anything else, being the leader. We appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Beautiful families, didn't I tell you? You're getting one, everyone's getting one. It is a Black Friday deal from Samsung. You already heard there's so many different things that are at your fingertips. Literally, you just need to go and visit the Samsung store because it is all about what it is they can offer you for Black Friday. And they're not playing games, hey? Some people, they play here and no. Samsung is serious and they got you. So, my lovely, go and visit your nearest Samsung store and be a part of this beautiful Black Friday in the best way possible, as well as just all over social media, online. You can see the great deals that they've got for you. And I promise you, you'll be having a great time just because of that. Right about now, I do need you to stick around because you're still on your Feel Good Breakfast show.
Feel it. It is here, and it's called Christmas. It's just around the corner, and it's time to start thinking about those fun and affordable gifts that bring smiles to everyone's faces. And we have the perfect gifting solutions for you, courtesy of the Crazy Store's selection of thingamajig gifting options. Now today, we're playing Guess That Thingamajig with two of the most incredible people that you want around a Christmas table. Ryle and Carissa are here. So we have a selection of thingamajig items on this table. I'm going to give you 10 seconds to peruse and tell me what they do. Simple, easy game. The person who wins gets the thingamajigs. I'm going to go for these items over here in front of you. I want you to peruse. You've got 10 seconds. That starts now. And don't forget to write down what you think it is. Let's get the timer in. Good luck to both of you. What do you think that does? Come on. Okay, come on, write it down. Dun, dun, dun. This is going to be fantastic. I'm excited. What does that do?
What do you call it?
You can help out at home as well if you want to. There we go. Done! Right. What are we thinking about?
Yes.
Okay, let's see your answers. You say cell phone stand or holder, and you say cell phone stand or holder. Very interesting, because that is a cell phone stand. Yes, it is. Congratulations. Well done.
But it'd actually be so cool if you actually pop something on there. That's quite classy. I like that.
And it's summer. Okay, let's see what the next thing would be, I think. Maybe these items here would be nice. 3, 2, 1, let's go. All right, that was a very quick countdown, but I'm very, very strict with regard to this game. Thingamajig it off. Getting thingamajiggy with it. Nah. Right. Wine stopper.
Wine stopper. I see like a bottle
for after drinking. You are so specific.
Just in case I got the first part wrong.
He gave you an entire pieces.
Just in case. I didn't make sure, okay?
One of you gave the name. One of you gave like the function. So I'm going to say yes. That's fine.
So we share that point.
Share the point. Well, okay, let's take it to the next level. These trinkets in front of you over here, I want you to look at them, and then you got 10 seconds starting in 3,
Wait, are we telling you what it does or what it is?
What it is and what it does. Go. That sounds like the timer. It does. Listen to that. It's happening. Dusted. All right.
I said relaxation. That actually says.
And then you signed your name at the bottom.
Stress reliever.
Stress reliever.
Kinetic energy display.
Wow.
Yes, science, because science.
That's a desk trinket, and it just displays the law of physics, obviously kinetic energy, part of the physical world. But there it is. It's. I think both of you are pretty much right, because it does inspire relaxation with the slight ticking that it gives the harmony to your desk. And then next one is a card-like thing in front of you. I want you to take a look at that. What do you think that is? You have 10 seconds in 3, 2, 1, let's go. What do you think?
I actually need to get another one of these.
So you have
that well. Yeah, I've used these before. They really come in handy. I've used it.
Let's go. Right, let's see. You have a can opener and a multi-tool. I do want to say this, right, is that you did catch one
One of the...
Of the multitude of things this tool does, that's the correct, it's a multi-tool. So do you want to describe what it does, you know, while you're holding it up?
So yeah, literally, if you were to come and have a look over here, it does a multiple of things. So we have a can opener, a screwdriver, a ruler, a letter opener, a box opener, another screwdriver. We've got various hexagonal sort of spanner devices. We've got a mobile phone stand, another spanner, and another screwdriver, and a peeler.
Nice. And I want you to pick up these beautiful devices over there.
This is tricky.
And 3, 2, 1, write it down. Come on. What do you think? What do you think? Come on now. Here we go. Done. Right. What are you thinking? So far we have head massager.
I went for a cellulite massager. Or remover.
You can't reach the low parts of an area. It is extendable.
You did not allow us.
You didn't check it properly.
Enough.
You didn't check it properly.
Yeah, we can do like friend massages across.
Do you have cellulite in the shoulder?
Yes. I got a bad zone over there.
So these are the types of extensions that you actually want.
It could actually work.
You can also just...
Oh, yeah.
See that? Oh, that's good.
And you don't have to lift up your shoulders so high in case it has like a lot of cellulite on it or something.
So this is a back scratch extendable. You know what, okay, I'll tell you what, just for a little round over here, I want you to see these. Just lift those up because those I just put down on the table for my enjoyment. This is actually, it's bag clips. You know when you open a bag of chips or a bag of... That's correct.
Obviously.
You can actually close them with the chip themselves. So it looks like there's a chip on the outside of the packet, but it's actually closing the chips, so they can't actually get outside of the packet. So it's kind of like a little paradox. I know.
But don't eat these. Don't eat these.
The other things that you may have missed here is that, I mean, you can see them, you can go through them.
Oh yeah, these are cool.
Lift them up and enjoy them,
So
please.
I need this though, because this is a cable protector, and you want to hide your cables or stop them from having those like frayed ends.
It is great. Well, there's so many things that you could sign. This is also in case anybody, right, in the office, right, brought eggs to work. It's just an idea. Anyway, so many cool things, and as you can see, Thingamajig is the vibe. The Crazy Store has tons of affordable Christmas gifts, from quirky gadgets to stocking stuffers to earrings. Well, it's not for that, but you know what I mean. So get holiday ready without breaking the bank, only at the Crazy Store.
Big or small, we have got it all. Everyone will find something at the Crazy Store. It's no wonder South Africa considers the Crazy Store the crazy fun place to shop.
Fun and games after the break. Carissa's wicked London experience. We'll show you all after the break. Stick around.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. It is a Friday, and we're still feeling good right here on S3 on Expresso. And I'm feeling very good. Maybe a bit jet lagged. No, I'm kidding. London is not that far away, but I came back about a week and 2 days ago, and I kind of miss it. I won't lie, Ewan. It is something that's within me that one day I'm going to live in London for at
Feels
least a year or
like
two.
I should be sitting where you are and asking
Yeah.
you the credit. Because
We should swap around.
We should swap around. Why am I even here? But anyway, okay, let's talk about this, because for anyone who logged on to social media and who follows Carissa, was treated to like a front row seat in London.
Yes.
From the plane rides to the everything. I mean,
Everything.
you literally documented everything, which is cool.
I really did. I just am a documenter, because one day when I look back, when I'm 85 years old, I want to know that I was in London for the premiere of Wicked. Now, I got a sneak peek before it was a national or international release on the 22nd and 23rd of November, and we really got to get into the nitty-gritty of what it took to create this film. We got to be in the press conference, which was incredible. I mean, all of the actors within an arm's reach.
Look there.
That's the director of Wicked as well. We were on the red carpet. Well, for them, it's the green carpet.
Yeah.
And I just had such a time of my life.
What is it like?
It was my
being on a
first time
carpet
doing
like
this.
that?
It was so overwhelming.
Like, I know like what red carpets and I know the vibe, but I know you were there and you did a video and look at that.
He blew me a kiss.
You did. But what is it like to be on a red green carpet like that on an international scale?
It's insane, Ewan. It was also pouring with rain, so we were really fighting all the
really?
elements
It didn't
there.
look like it.
Yeah, because we just honestly had the best time. It felt really crazy because fans had camped out from like the night before, so there were barricades, and behind that were thousands of people just screaming and shouting. I mean, none of them knew me, but they were like, "Oh my gosh, you!" And I was like, "Yeah, that's me. That's me." You can get excited for that. And it was just really cool being in such close proximity to all the actors. I mean, you had your Ariana Grandes, your Cynthia Erivos, your Jeff Goldblums, your Jonathan Baileys. The list goes on. It was just insane. Like, I think back to it now and I'm like, that happened. Like, that actually happened.
I mean, I know with trips like these, it's such a whirlwind. Everything just happens so quickly. But you get to try and soak it in. So well done for being such a great documentary.
Oh, I appreciate that. I hope you enjoy the content. That's me arriving in London and then, of course, enjoying the carpet and going to the press conference. It was a jam-packed 3 days, in and out, and it was incredible. Also, shout out to the director for really taking a story from like the 1900s, Wizard of Oz, and also Wicked, the original, and making it his own. Like, he had his own print in there for sure. It is filled with so much diversity from differently able people, differently sexually orientated people, different aged people. It was just everything and more.
Lovely. So shall we get into the actual chunk quickly?
I think so. Let's get into a little bit more about it besides my POV. It is, of course, the star-studded cast of Wicked that I want to tell you more about. And it includes Cynthia Erivo, Ariana Grande, Jeff Goldblum, one of my favorites, as they shared insights into bringing the magical world of Oz to life on screen. Now, from iconic performances to breathtaking visuals, this film reimagines a Broadway classic on an epic scale. And I think it's about time that we take a look at those fascinating interviews just to get into the brains of the people behind the movie.
Are people born wicked? Or do they have wickedness thrust upon them? You're green.
I am.
I think, first of all, I really, really want to thank Mark Platt for holding on to this property, this magical Wicked, right? Until the most talented, suitable, collaborative, amazing John M. Chu came along. And he was the one who called me and gave Madame Marable to me. I must say, at first I was like, John, I don't sing. Are you kidding? Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande. They were like, don't worry, they'll take over for you. And they did.
You're the one the wizard has been waiting for.
In order to sing Defying Gravity in the wires, in the corset, I needed a really wonderful vocal coach. And we had started training on the wires much earlier on in the process. And I would run and train about 2 hours every day before I would come into work. But it was necessary because I really needed to get my body ready for it, because it requires something very different muscularly in the body in order to have enough of the stamina to sing that way. Usually when you're up in the rafters with that size of sound, you need the ground beneath you. You actually need gravity to make the sound, and because I didn't have it, I had to sort of find it in my body. And that was with the help of a wonderful vocal coach, Antea Bachet, who would help me figure out where to place it and where the diaphragm, how the diaphragm could be used when it was being compressed by a corset.
We wanted to bring people and remind them of sort of the golden era of Hollywood to present this grand fairy tale at the most giant, biggest spectacle we could imagine. And yet, within it all, it's about the girls, stupid, is what we would always tell each other. It's about the girls, stupid. And I think what really came down to was building this cast. Because look at them. They're beautiful, but their work speaks for itself. And I think, to me, that was, if I did anything on this movie, it was to cast this right, that each person embodied not just the iconic character, but something deeper, something new, a discovery that we would have.
You, come with me.
Of course.
Not you. You.
Well, I think, you know, loving something so much as a fan is very different than actually jumping into its skin and becoming it. And, you know, I think with Glinda, there's so much delicious comedy that just exists naturally there, and you don't have to lean too far into it just because the truth of what she's saying is just funny as it is. So I really had a lovely time digging into what lies beneath for her and that journey, her arc, and the discoveries she makes about herself through meeting Elphaba and her popping my bubble, let's say, for the first time. You know, she is a person who doesn't know how to see outside of herself in the beginning. And I think that's just because of how she was raised and her upbringing and her life. And she comes into this story as someone whose biggest fear is being disliked or not being the most popular person in the room. And I think through meeting Elphaba, that changes. Her biggest fear is now causing hurt. Are you looking for something or someone?
Being in this amazing legacy, thank you, John. But I think most important is I've been in the business not very long, but to be surrounded by such amazing talent, especially young talent, because they are our future. So I am so blessed, and I think there's so much to look forward to.
When you find out the truth, what do you do with it? And I think my favorite thing about Glinda is just her journey of finding what to do with it and how to become more good as the story goes. And I just have loved getting to know her and getting to know Elphaba and taking little pieces from them both along the way. And yeah. Oh, I saved you some space, by the way.
Do you really think this is fair?
I do not. I was promised a private suite. But thanks for asking.
Can I tell you that I've got goosebumps all over
That's
again?
cool, man.
The movie's 2.5 hours. It is a musical. So if you're into that, please brace yourselves for an absolutely wicked time. It's incredible. There's also humor in it. And the best part is that this is part one. Next year, this time, there's a part two. So we've got something to look forward to.
Definitely. All right. So here's something you can look forward to on your Feel Good Breakfast Show as well. We're going to take a very quick break. Amajoya's brand new double fruity flavors. We're going to explore that in the kitchen in just a little bit. And we also have a Chelsea superfan in studio giving us a little bit of an insight into his journey and why he is such a big super fan. We'll chat about all of that and a whole lot more on your Feel Good Breakfast Show after these.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. I told you that was quick. You tune into your Feel Good Breakfast Show, Expresso right here on S3. Now, if you are looking for a fruity treat that is as exciting as it is delicious, well, here we go. Amajoya's new fruit duos deliver bold flavor combinations that taste just like real fruit. They really are delicious, made with real fruit juice for an authentic burst of refreshment. And joining us this morning to share more is Amajoya Marketing Manager Liesl Fourie. Goeiemorgen, Liesl. Good morning. How are you doing?
Good, thanks.
Thanks. And when you say Amajoya, I know you mean it. It's all about the joy that you are bringing. My goodness. Okay, we got to get into this. How do you make sure that you make your candies taste so good? Because from all the flavors that we have tried here at Expresso to what we're about to experience right now, it is packed with flavor.
Yes.
How do you ensure this?
Well, Amajoya really makes sure that we put the consumer at the center of every single thing that we do. The smoothness of the candy from start to finish. We use real ingredients, and that's what delivers that absolutely great taste. For our aim really is to provide consumers with a authentic experience, something that provides you with a multi-sensorial experience, to just bring you that little bit of extra joy in your day.
Yeah. So chat to us. Why the fruit duos now? Why extend on the range? What was the idea, inspiration behind it?
So we know that our consumers are seeking out more taste experiences. So Amajoya took 6 classic flavors, combined them in a single sweet, and we're giving you exactly that, a whole new taste experience that you never experienced before.
Oh my goodness, so you're saying 6 flavors. I'm very excited to actually unpack which flavors, what they're about, how you managed to narrow it down to the 6. Tell me more about the flavors.
Oh, it was a tough decision.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, so we took, so every packet contains a variety of 6 different flavors. Individually, every single flavor tastes just like that real fruit that you expect. But in combination, it's a whole new taste experience. So the combinations are apple and lemon, grape and lychee, and then mango and pineapple. It's so delicious. It's so tasty. You can't just have one. You have to reach in for another.
Yeah, because I'm going to give you guys this bowl, and I'm going to take this one
there's
right
a bunch
here.
of different. Is there a specific one that you would suggest I would go for first?
It's a real personal choice.
Oh, really?
Confession, I had a couple on my way. Yeah.
I was about to ask, as the marketing manager, how often do you get to indulge a little bit? Or wait a minute, have to indulge?
All voluntary. Such a terrible thing to do.
Terrible job. Oh my goodness. I would have like a bowl of this by my office with me, just snack.
Just snack.
Just come and visit us.
Okay,
There's a
which
bowl
one do you
there.
want?
I'm slightly surprised.
I'm also waiting for the green one.
So the green one is apple and lemon.
Okay,
I find it quite nice and refreshing and slightly lighter. The grape and lychee is a surprising combination that took us all by surprise.
Yeah.
And then mango and pineapple, for me, it tastes like sunrise.
So I'm going to take all of these with me and prep for news. And I'm going to allow you guys to enjoy the flavor of Amajoya.
Yes. Liesl, it's a festive season now. We're going into it. This is really yummy. What is the best time to enjoy one of these candies?
Yeah, it really depends on you. It's a tasty treat on the go, even when you're stuck in traffic and you need a little pick-me-up. A hot summer's day and you just want something, a little treat. For me, it's a family favorite with friends and family. It really depends on you. It fits into, Amajoya fruit duos really does fit into your everyday life. It doesn't matter the occasion.
Yeah, well, thank you very much for spoiling us this morning. And hey, it's festive, it's yummy, and I mean, this really is delicious. I mean, this is going to I'll keep this bowl with me, all right? Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. Now, here's something for you guys as well. You stand a chance to win one of 5 Amajoya fruit duo hampers. And all you need to do is to reply to the competition post on the Expresso social pages and tell us how you would describe the fruity flavors of Amajoya fruit duos. So you can really get playful with your words, and don't forget to use that hashtag Amajoya fruit duos. The competition closes, it's just around the corner, so you've got to act very quickly. The 2nd of December at 12 p.m. That's Monday next week. So make sure you enter right now, and those T's and C's do apply and can be found on our website, expressoshow.com. Go enter now, go check out that post.
Thank you so much, Ewan. We've just hit the top of the hour. Welcome to your 7 o'clock news. Now we get started with your national news first, where Northwest Police detained 17 suspected illegal miners yesterday, including 3 Mozambican teenagers who emerged from 2 shafts. Now they joined over 30 miners surfacing since Sunday, adding to the 1,000 who have come up in recent weeks amid uncertainty about the government's rescue operation. Now the youths claim underground ringleaders, described as, quote, Basutu, confiscated police supplied food and prevented exits. Police Minister Senzo Unu will visit Stilfontein today for the 2nd time this month to assess progress in addressing illegal mining operations. Now, sticking to news in the country, President Cyril Ramaphosa reported that nearly 200,000 spaza shops have been inspected, with over 1,000 spaza shops, supermarkets and warehouses shut down following recent foodborne illnesses. Large quantities of goods were confiscated and numerous fines issued for regulatory violations. Speaking at his annual address to the National Council of Provinces in Cape Town, Ramaphosa stressed the urgency of preventing food contamination, particularly with illegal pesticides. Now, this follows the tragic deaths of over 20 children after consuming sweets bought from spaza shops. And let's take a look at your international news, where more than 1 million people in Ukraine are without power after Russia launched a, quote, massive strike on the country's energy grid. Now, the assault, which lasted several hours, involved drones and missiles across Ukraine, marking the 2nd such attack this month. Ukrainian President Zelensky said cluster munitions targeted civilians and energy infrastructure. Russian President Putin confirmed launching 90 missiles and 100 drones in retaliation for Ukraine's use of UK and US-supplied weapons. Putin added that Russia's targets could include decision-making centers in Kiev. Meanwhile, at least 113 people are missing and 15 have lost their lives, 6 of them children, following a landslide in eastern Uganda triggered by heavy rainfall. Now, the landslide struck multiple villages in Bulumbuli district, about 280 kilometers from Kampala. A rescue operation is underway after 40 houses were swept away and 15 injured people were rescued and hospitalized. Flooding from burst rivers has destroyed schools, churches and bridges, isolating communities. Now, the military has joined the search and discovery efforts as the region continues to face heavy rainfall. And for your 7 o'clock news, we close off with a story heading over to Hollywood, where American superstar Pink, often described as pop royalty for her distinctive raspy voice and acrobatic stage presence, has set a stunning milestone with her Summer Carnival tour, becoming the highest grossing tour ever by a female artist. Grossing an astonishing 11.1 billion rand, it edged out Beyoncé's Renaissance tour at 11 billion rand. However, Taylor Swift's Era tour is poised to eclipse both Pink and Beyoncé once its official numbers are tallied. Early projections estimate the Era's tour will gross an unprecedented 38 billion rand, making it the most lucrative tour of all time. Now, Pink's deep connection with her Australian fans has played a major role in her success, with over 3.1 million tickets sold across 6 tours. Well, that's where we leave your 7 o'clock news, and go girl power. While I enjoy my Amajoya sweet, here's Ewan with the latest in sports.
Thank you so much, Carissa. Man, that's some big numbers for sure. But let's get into some numbers in your sports headlines right now. And starting with football, Manchester United secured a 3-2 Europa League win over Bodo Glimt in Ruben Amorim's Old Trafford debut, with Rasmus Højlund scoring twice. Now, the victory marked United's 2nd straight European win since Erik ten Hag's departure. Meanwhile, Spurs were held to a 2-2 draw by Roma in London as Mats Hummels' injury time goal denied them a follow-up to their victory over Manchester City. In rugby news, SA Rugby has revamped its refereeing structure, introducing an elite panel to groom officials for international duties, led by ex-Test referee Jaco Peyper. Now, the revamped system includes mentorship by Peyper and Marius Jonker for elite referees, while Mark Lawrence and Dion van der Blommestein will guide the national panel. And then for cricket news this morning, the Proteas, fantastic, dominated a chaotic second day of the first test at Kingsmead where 19 wickets fell. Sri Lanka was skittled for a record low 42, powered by Marco Janssen's career best 7 for 13. Extending their 149-run lead, the Proteas ended the day on 132 for 3, with skipper Themba Bavuma contributing 24 runs to back up his earlier gritty 70 in the first inning. So well done, guys. And in tennis news, we wrap up. World number 2, Iga Swiatek, has accepted a 1-month suspension after testing positive for trimetazidine, a banned substance, the ITIA announced. Now, the positive test from August this year was linked to contaminated melatonin medication Swiatek used for jet lag. The ITIA acknowledged no intent to enhance performance, citing the contamination as the cause. That's where we leave your sport headlines for now. We'll have another roundup for you at just after 8 o'clock. Right now, let's take a look at your roads, what's happening out there, and also into your weather.
Let's get you where you're going on time and safely, my love, by taking a look at what's happening on the roads. First and foremost, over in the mother city, Kells River, there are minor delays as a result of congestion along the R300 northbound at the N1 inbound ramp. Motorists are advised to please exercise caution while driving and arrive alive. That is what we have for you right now, but we will keep you up to date with what is happening. I know that the roads are going to be quite crazy with all the Black Friday deals. However, let's take a look at what's happening in your weather. The South African Weather Service has issued a warning for extremely high fire danger over the Kamiesberg local municipality in the Northern Cape and Matikama local municipality in the Western Cape. Meanwhile, cleanup operations began in Randfontein, west of Johannesburg, following a severe storm on Wednesday afternoon. The storm caused strong winds, heavy downpours, and damage to property, including broken windows, destroyed boundary walls, and torn off roofs. Tragically, a toddler died and 24 others were injured. The Weather Service suggests the storm may have included a tornado. May that baby please rest in peace. On to this now, where we get into our sunrise view. We ask you to let us know, what does your side of life look like right here on your Feel Good Breakfast show? And it is always a highlight for us. And I got to give a very huge shout out to Ntlonyana from Eastern Cape. My love, this picture, you're making me want to go home because it's absolutely gorgeous. The hut peeking through and the sea in the background as well, of course, with the sun just reflecting off of it. Thank you so much for this. I feel like I'm almost at home just by looking at it, and it's absolutely stunning. We want to see your sunrise view, beautiful Expresso family, so come on through, snap a little picture. 063-408-8863 is where you send it through to, and we can 100% show the rest of the country. Right now, though, let's get into your temperatures and what your day is looking like.
I'm a joya. So much joy in my mouth right now. I will tell you that.
It's
It's
yummy.
very delicious.
It is yummy. And
And I
it
think we
lasts a
should get some
while.
more. Mhm.
Yeah. I don't
Want
know,
some
it
more?
got through the sport version earlier. But we did it. Oh,
Thank
hey.
you, kind sir.
Thank you, Lucian.
Keenan Surf in the building. Oh, you just
So here's
come
a
on.
super
Go
fan,
ahead.
by the way, if you haven't noticed. Look at him. Yeah, the Blues. There we go. You know, you say it, and then the face just lights up. So we're going to find out, what is it about Chelsea that gets this man's heart beating just a little bit, well, a lot faster at this stage? Yeah. please indulge.
Indulge,
in
enjoy.
Thank you
Oh
so
my
much.
goodness, more joy to spread around to you too, Expresso fam, because we're going to get into the festive spread with Andriette. Yes, she is in the building, and we got to get into some festive mince pies.
Yum.
Look at that. I don't know if I'm a big mince pie fan, but I have a feeling that Andriette's going to switch it up and then
I said yum
convince me.
because I know it's her that's making it.
That's the thing.
See, that's what
She's
I'm
going to
saying.
convince me.
I'm
I know
also
it
not
for sure.
generally a fan.
Yeah. We're going to get into this together. Don't worry. We'll go on the journey of culinary experiences right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show after this.
It's my Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Welcome back. You are tuning into your Feel Good Breakfast Show Expresso right here on S3. It is a fabulous Friday. We are here for it. And it's not just a Friday, it's Football Fridays, everyone. Come on now. And as always, ABSA is thrilled to be the official banking partner of the English Premier League. Why? Because it's all about honouring the passion, the stories, and the unshakable love fans have for their teams. And today we've got something rather special for the Blues fans out there. Joining us, Keenan Surf. Yeah, we just saw him a couple of minutes ago, a die-hard Chelsea super fan. We're going to dive into his journey this morning and why his deep connection with the pride of London. Keenan, lucky to have you, my friend.
Thank you so much for having me. It's so nice to be here.
Is it really like that every time somebody says Chelsea or Blues, like you just go, shh?
Yeah, no, it's
really?
Even the top of my head lights up. It's just, it just feels so good, you know?
Where does it come from? Help somebody like me understand. Like, how do you, is it a family thing? Is it something that they've done in their history that made you a fan?
It was watching Gianfranco Zola. So he was a famous number 10 player of Chelsea Football Club many years ago. And I'm actually wearing one of the T-shirts of the Cup Winners' Cup that they won that time. And yeah, Gianfranco Zola was a magician on the ball. And it was from him when I started to support Chelsea. And also, they were one of the only clubs that had African players. So that also drew me to Chelsea as well. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you never swayed?
No.
At all? Never
No.
thought like maybe we're going to change or whatever? That was that.
Yeah, no. As soon as I realized, no, this is the team, I chose them. And there were some difficult times. Whew.
No, well, let's talk about some of them. I mean, the roller coaster ride over the past couple of seasons for the team. Mauricio Pochettino, is he the right man? That's the question. How do you feel about that? Is there areas that he really needs to focus a bit more on?
Yeah. No. So Mauricio Pochettino was the Chelsea manager. And the new one is Enzo Maresca.
Yes.
So Enzo Maresca came from Leicester City to Chelsea. He used to work under Pep Guardiola. He seems to be pulling Chelsea in the right direction now. Chelsea has a very big squad, and it's very interesting to see how he's making it work. He's stamping his...
Signings. What do you make of some of the new signings, and do you think that they really can bring the team back into title contention?
I think that Chelsea needs to grow together as a squad. I think they are a bunch of talented players that's put together, but I think you can see they are starting to grow together as a team. Cole Palmer's leading Chelsea. He's the spearhead of the attack. There's so many different options, and having that depth on the bench is very good as well. So I think in a year or two's time, Chelsea will be able to compete. But for now, if we can get top 4, I think that will be...
You think so?
Yeah. I think we could push for top 4, yeah.
All right. Talk to me about the midfield. Some of the changes, we've seen some addition in players like Enzo Fernandez in there as well, which is really, I think, the core, of the team at the back. And because, I mean, massively important, in terms of driving forward. So,
of course.
What do you feel about the midfield and the situation, the setup currently?
I think Moises Caicedo in midfield, he's finding his feet, he's finding himself. I remember when he started, he had a very shaky start. Enzo Fernandez started off brilliantly. He's falling off a bit, but then Romeo Lavia, one of the newest Chelsea signings, he was out for a whole season, but now that he's come in, he is like a new signing. So with the midfield options that Chelsea have now, the rotation, the depth, that is very good for Chelsea because Lavia and Caicedo, they work well as a pivot in the midfield.
Signed Chelsea jersey.
Yes.
You know, what does it mean to someone like you that really is a super fan that's been following the journey of your team?
Yes, no, I think it's something that gives you a connection, like you feel closer to the team. To have a T-shirt is one thing, but to have a signed T-shirt, it makes you feel like that player wrote it in there for you.
It's like you're part of it.
You can feel like you have, you can feel like you have the guy's number on your phone, and you can just, that's what it feels like getting that. So every time you put on that shirt, you want to send a message. Thank you so much, Cole Palmer.
No, it's a big moment for any super fan. Thank you very much, Keenan, for joining us and just giving us a little bit of insights. And you know what? Good luck to you and your team.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I'm considering you part of the team. That is for sure, Keenan, my friend. But there it is. And like we spoke now about winning jerseys, every week ABSA has been celebrating South African super fans by winning big. The competition runs on ABSA's Instagram page, so you can check it out there, where fans can stand a chance to win one of 6 signed, authenticated EPL jerseys. It's a huge score for anyone that's a big fan. And this will happen every Friday for the rest of the year. So Chelsea fans, are you ready to snag one of those incredible signed shirts? If you are, well then head on over to ABSA's Instagram page under the hashtag Football Friday for all of the details on how to enter. Remember, those T's and C's do apply.
A whole season ahead, a myriad of possibilities.
ABSA, official banking partner of the Premier League.
Let me tell you right now, nothing says festive like a tray of warm spiced mince pies. I mean, the imagery is already there for you when you think Christmas. But today, we're giving them a light and modern twist with flaky phyllo pastry and buttery layers that will have everyone reaching for seconds, maybe including me, because I'm not so sure about it yet. But joining us in the kitchen right now is baker and owner of Mournful, Andriette Giorgio. We've got to put the Giorgio because it's a new surname, and we're playing around with it a little bit.
Yes.
I don't know if I'm a fan of mince pies, but I have a feeling that you're going to convince me otherwise today.
Yeah, and I do believe that people get confused. I have a little giggle, and I will fully admit that I've also thought that it is actual mince.
An actual mince pie, but it's not real savory mince.
No, it is not real mince. It is fruit. So it's dried fruit, and we have a mixture of it. And what makes it spicy is the beautiful spices we add, which is like allspice and nutmeg. And like you've mentioned while you were standing here, like it almost smells like a hot cross bun.
It does.
So it reminds you of that. So I want to make it clear, we're not using actual meat. It's just going to be dried fruit. So it's actually such a simplistic recipe, but today we're changing it a little bit.
Yeah, because this is a little bit lighter. Usually it's got the thicker pastry, but we're going with layers of phyllo.
Yes, and I absolutely love phyllo. And what I even love more is that this new butter spray.
Yeah.
Because usually I have to melt the butter and then paint it. Use a brush to put it on the phyllo. But now we're just going to spray it. And honestly, that's going to make it so much easier.
Absolutely.
So
we're here
I'm
for
excited
convenience.
about that. Yeah, and phyllo is such a great thing just to have in your freezer. If you have any leftover anything, honestly, chicken, whatever, you can quickly make a little pastry for yourself.
That's cute. Even with the muffin trays.
You can even put it on the muffin tray and put in an egg, and you've got something else. So this is a great thing to have in your kitchen. And it makes you feel like you're quite a fancy chef when it's actually not that hard.
I like that. Okay, let's get into it.
Let's get into it. We're going to start with our dried fruit
And you said a mixture of dried fruits.
Yes. So, but you can do whatever you like, guys. But this is the traditional, you know. And then we've got some muscovado sugar. That's a fancy word.
So not brown sugar. What's the difference?
It's deeper, it's richer, and it's, I absolutely love it. It has a more depth of flavor for me. So I would really just switching that up. It actually really makes a big difference.
Wow.
Then we've got some orange juice.
Interesting.
Oh yeah, that's the sound we like to hear. Some brandy essence, but you can.
You can. Is what we're saying. You can. You can
do
You're
your
allowed.
your own ace brandy. Some beautiful spices. This is what makes it.
Can I smell that before you put it in?
Yes, This is what makes it Christmassy, you know. This is the smell people smell when they walk in your kitchen and they're like, life is good. Then we got that in, and then some lemon juice. I'm gonna just, no, that was orange juice. Lemon juice in here, and we're gonna get that. While that's going, I want you to open up that roll of phyllo for me.
I can do that.
And I'm just gonna heat this up a little bit more over here. That's good.
Must I open the whole thing?
Yeah, you'll see it. It's like a big square almost.
In the middle.
Yeah, you got it. You got it. There we go.
Stick it together.
Anyway, perfect. And what we're going to do is we're going to put this and cut it into squares.
Okay.
Guys, this is such a fun thing to do at home, and it really just adds a depth of layers. So I'm going to take some, I'm going to just quickly come past you. I don't want to cut you. Oh, is there one more? Oh, no. It doesn't stop. And I'm going to cut it.
Yeah.
Just give it a quick cut, like that. Then we're also going to cut it in half. And now that depends on how big your tray is. So you want to have a look there. So I'm going to also just give this a little cut. Another cut. I'm just cutting on this board.
That's fine. That's how I do it in my kitchen.
And then I'm going to just use this as a guide for you.
Okay, cool.
About time. Like that. So I've got these little squares.
Yes.
Okay.
And we spray each layer.
Spray that quickly with your beautiful butter, which I love because it's butter and I love butter.
Awesome.
Then you put it on. Spray that one.
I'm
just going to check.
Okay, I'm going to continue doing that
and
over
then
here.
You spray, and then you layer. And that's what makes it super flaky, is the different layers. Are you okay?
I'm okay. Don't mind me. I might have sprayed a little bit too much. Well, let me tell you a little bit more about butter, as I am spraying this on every single layer with the heritage of delivering authentic buttery flavor. Clover Butter cooking spray now offers the same quality as well as taste of a convenient spray format. Ideal for things like cooking and baking, frying, as well as grilling. It really is so perfect, and it's designed to deliver even non-stick coverage. So it's perfect for grilling, frying, cooking, like I said, and baking delicate things like this, because phyllo is quite delicate, isn't it?
It's very delicate, but that's what makes it so delicious.
It does. Yummy.
So now that you've got that one, we've got some of our beautiful mince pie mixture here, and you can see it's thicker. So when you're boiling it, you want it to really boil it down. I've also added some nuts, just so that you know, to our mixture.
Lovely.
So that's going to be boiling for a while. Again, creating delicious flavors and aromas in your home. And then you take your beautiful, do you see how sticky that is? So it really has to boil down. You put it into our beautiful phyllo mixture.
I mean, that does look really good.
Doesn't that look lovely?
Yeah.
And was that hard?
I was a skeptic, but now I might be convinced. This is a great little hack even for Christmas time.
It's such an amazing thing. And then that, as you do that and you continue that, you can get your kids involved. This is such a family affair because of the phyllo, which makes
it's also really pretty. Like there's something real rustic and very cool about it.
I think that's a great word, rustic.
Yeah,
you get away with a lot when you say
that's what I do every day in the kitchen. If anyone complains it's rustic, you don't even know, okay? You don't get it.
So what I love is now this one you've made shorter, now this one you're making bigger. I love that. No, but I love that. So you can really play around.
It's because I didn't have your help with it. All right, well, this recipe is available on expressoshow.com, and eventually you just put some icing sugar over, decorate it with some cherries.
Bake it. Bake it
You
first.
should probably bake it.
Just bake it. Put it in the oven. Make sure you get it baked, and then it will come out like this. The recipe will be on your website.
It is expressoshow.com. Can you hear that crack? And that is where you're able to find it. Wow, look at that goodness. Delicious. I think I'm now a convert. Well done, Andrea.
Great stuff. Enjoy it. That's
That's good.
Flaky, eh? Delicious.
Try the new Clover Butter and Olive Pride cooking spray. Perfect for cooking, baking, frying and grilling.
Thank you, ladies. That looks absolutely delicious. Now, we're going to take a quick break, but look who's back, our friends from My Design Rule, Team Water. Tia and Zweli, they are here. They just won an incredible challenge. We're going to chat about that challenge in just a little bit. Stick around. We're also going to show you how to put together not a charcuterie, but a sea cuterie board. You guys know what a sea cuterie board is?
No idea.
Okay, it's fish and things, but it's yummy, and we're going to show you how to put it together because you want to make it something different this festive season. Stick around, we'll show you after the break.
Optimize your gut health with Phytoceutics range of pre, pro, and postbiotics. Use code EXPRESSO for 15% off at phytoceutics.com.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
It is craziness. It's your feel-good breakfast show right on S3 now. My Design Rules, we know it. A captivating new show on S3, a thrilling collision of creativity and competition and jaw-dropping transformations. Four bold design duos tackle the ultimate challenge, revamping breathtaking apartments in a historic Sea Point building. Of course, guided by the expertise of design powerhouses Bell Bellingham and Lesego Moagi. The teams battle it out and yeah, they clocked for the life-changing prize of 300,000 Rand. It's massive. And that's not all. Your votes at home could crown the fan favorite team with an extra 100,000 Rand. And this week, we're excited to welcome back the visionaries, Tia and Zweli, Team Water, who have just won their kitchen challenge. Tia, Zweli, welcome back to the show. Good to have you guys. What a journey so far.
Yes.
Yeah, and congratulations. The kitchen design. I mean, of course, according to the theme, water. How do you go about this? When you think about something like this, kitchen design, water themed. I mean, what do you feel also in the same breath sets you guys apart from the other teams? Does water play a big role?
Yes, totally. Water plays a big role, you know, like in terms of our theme, you know, we used colored cabinets, which was blue, which really ties in well with our theme. And sort of like we used a cappuccino color from Easy Life Kitchens, which sort of like gives it that sand effect. So we were like channeling that's like sand meeting the ocean. So yeah, that's how we sort of like channeled that theme across.
There's so many different elements. I mean, we're looking at the visuals there now. It really looks stunning. There's so much thought that went into this design, that is for sure. Is there something, one of the elements or one of the features in the room that really stands out for you guys that you are particularly proud of, Tia?
I think personally, our large feature that's above our island, it really speaks the theme of water and like it gives like a wave effect. So I think that was something that really stood out for me and actually just tied the whole kitchen in really well together.
Yeah, I mean, it just creates that, it draws your eye. It sits in, and that's what you kind of want in a room, right? Yes. It should be that one feature that everyone almost like instantly sees. Of course, designing a space like a kitchen will have its fair amount of challenges. What was the biggest challenge for you guys, if you had to say, Zweli?
I think the biggest challenge for us was like the windows, but then luckily we were able to use that challenge to our advantage. So we eliminated like a lot of like upper cabinet space, and that's allowed us to use a lot of like floating shelves, which made the space look really big, and it really made sense.
Yeah, I'm quite curious to know when you step into a project like this and you get a challenge. How do you go about it in terms of thinking? Do you think about this, the design as like as an I could live here, this is for me, or do you look at the challenge and what you need to do and set yourself apart?
I think it's good to look at a bit of both. So your personal style, because it is my design rules. So I think looking at your personal style and then trying to tie it into the concept and theme of water. But also functionality plays a huge role. So is your kitchen actually functional? Do you have your triangle between your sink, your fridge and your stove? Because I think that's the most important thing, like walking around, cooking. How does it feel in the space? So if you can envision yourself in the space, I think that's always a bonus.
Yeah, but yet, of course, having that ultimate, I mean, there's design element eye and thought pattern on it as well. You guys are looking towards the lounge next, I believe, and there was some feedback given as well from Bell and Lesego. Are you planning to incorporate the feedback? And how do you go about what they say to you guys after a challenge like that?
I think we definitely have to like take into consideration what the judges say. I mean, they are judging us and they are like a second opinion and a fresh eye looking into the project. So it's always good to take feedback and criticism from them and try and take it and just elevate your design and make it better, because I mean, they wouldn't try and set us like apart. So yeah, just trying to play it in our...
Yeah, because I think it's a big challenge, because you did the kitchen and the lounge and everything kind of needs to flow as well, but yet it needs to be these separate entities where you step into each environment and room and you're like, wow, this is going to be amazing. So Good luck. You guys are doing such an amazing job, so keep it up. I think I need to call you guys to come and renovate my kitchen because that is spectacular. It really, really is. I can't wait to see how Tia and Swelly bring their vision to absolute life like we've seen the kitchen now as well. So make sure you tune in to catch more incredible transformations and find out who will claim that ultimate prize. And also don't forget to vote for your favorite team. So make sure you catch My Design Rules Sunday at 7 p.m. on S3, the repeats on Thursday at 2 p.m. and Sunday 1 p.m. every single week.
This Sunday on My Design Rules, there's no time to lounge around as the 4 design duos tackle their living rooms.
It's his call, ladies and gentlemen. It's his call. We're going green.
So do we change it?
Do we have even enough wallpaper to fix it?
We've just left it all out on the floor.
Don't you want it?
No, it's like what we discussed.
Channel your transformation on My Design Rules, Sunday evenings at 7 only on S3.
Oh yes, honey, it's all about making those homes so beautiful, and we always love being able to help you out with that. This is why Plascon brings us Handy Heroes each and every week, where we get to hear about the people who make DIY a breeze. So today, we are highlighting none other than the Wannabuild Rudderwood family in Johannesburg. They are here to give you some top tips, all in the name of DIY, to help you out just a little bit on your next project. Check this out.
Powered by Plascon, today's handy heroes come from Wannabuild in Rudderwood, a paint expert store and member of Paint Club.
So the store, this was opened 26 years ago when the centre first opened, and about 3 years ago we bought into the Wannabuild group, changed it over, and probably about a year ago we changed over to Plascon Paint Specialists. It's become a very community-based store. We'll go to your house and go and do all your measurements, make sure that you're getting the right products, check that you're getting the right primers, that you're not just somebody that walks in, you're a person. You actually get the service you're looking for. We've always worked with a lot of paint brands over the years, and Plascon's always obviously been the top of your engineers and stuff spec on Plascon. Plascon's been the benchmark, if you want to call it that. To be honest, I think my favorite Plascon product would be the primer ranges. The problem with paints is if your preparation is not done right, you can put solid gold on your wall, it's going to peel off. Doesn't matter what you have. So I like the trust and reliability in the primers themselves, that you can put it on, go check that the customer's done it right, and I never need to worry again that the product's going to fail. Make sure your prep's right, prep again, and then carry on with the job. Don't just jump in and try and do it cheaper, because it's going to cost you more money in the long run. If you're looking for a local community-based hardware store with great prices, great staff, great advice, come to Wannabuild, come grab a cup of coffee, see what we have in store, and hope to see you soon.
Today's Handy Heroes is powered by Plascon, Wall and All. Unmatched dirt, stain, water and fade resistant to keep your walls beautiful for years. Plascon, together we've got this.
We call them heroes because they make our lives that much easier. A huge shout out to the family over in Rudderwood. Right about now, I need to tell you all about what's still coming up right here on your Feel Good Breakfast show. First and foremost, I can't wait for this because I want to just, get my peeps 100% ready. Friend, the ultimate charcuterie board. We need to learn how to make it together, okay? I can't wait for it indeed. And then, my favors in the building. I'm talking about Zitove Mache. She's here to let us know all about the ultimate beauty gift guide when we are looking at the festive season with Woolies. Do not go anywhere. It is all coming up right here on Expresso. We're going to take just a short, small break, and then we'll be back. Don't go anywhere.
Win a Toyota Corolla Cross 1.8 XS Hybrid with Plascon's 2025 Hybridity Color Forecast Competition. Spend 500 Rand or more on any Plascon products. WhatsApp your receipt name and ID to this number. T's and C's apply.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Your feel-good breakfast show. Yes, it is Black Friday, and we're celebrating the best way that we know how, because Easy Life Kitchens are giving you an incredible offer of 10% off your entire project. Yes, you heard me right. For 10 days only, you can save by paying your commitment deposit of 50,000 Rand at any showroom across Southern Africa. Now, this saving is valid on all new and existing quotes, so visit their website. You can find them at easylifekitchens.co.za or visit your nearest showroom to secure your savings. Of course, T's and C's do apply.
Thank you so much, Carissa. Well, the festive season is here, and there's only one way to entertain this festive season, and that is with a delicious sea cutery board. Chef and food stylist Colette Matao is here, and he's going to show us how to put together the perfect board of Woolies' delicious deli fish and garnishes. It's wonderful to have you
back again.
Back again, my friend. It's like you love hanging out with us, but we actually love hanging out with you.
Oh, yeah.
That's why we invite you back all the time.
Yeah.
But this is different. We're just shifting focus a little bit. We are very much familiar with the charcuterie board.
Of course we are.
But we are flipping the script, shall we say, to a sea cuterie board. And we're talking about Woolies' delicious deli fish and garnishes. So take me through, what do we have here, my friend?
Let me take you away. Again, Woolies MVP, our hero, always killing the game. Lots of different, beautiful, delicious fish products, deli fish, easy, but also super, super yummy and scrumptious. So again, putting a platter together always feels daunting. So I'm going to just show you a few tricks of how I would put it together.
And what you would put together.
And what I would put together.
What works together.
Exactly. But also just, again, Woolies has done all the work for you. There's so many different delicious things, a variety of products.
That was a sigh of relief, because when it comes to the festive season, you think about having to grab things, and what are you gonna do?
Grab it all.
But I mean, it's easy. As in, there's the package. Open it up, serve it, done.
Exactly. So all I'm doing is just putting it on a plate for you and showing you how to make it look a little bit more special.
Chef.
All right. So again, just a huge range of stuff, from prawns to trout mousses to trout dips to all these terrines and just amazing stuff. So what I've got here now is just this hot smoked trout with mustard. So it's beautiful, flaky, and just delicious. That's so easy. You put it on the board. It breaks apart so easily. Like, let me show you. You can just grab a knife or a fork, and then it just so flaky and beautiful.
Oh, look at that.
And fresh and stunning. So what I like to do also is just to add a bit more color onto the plate when I'm serving.
Because the garnishes obviously is very important when it comes to sea cuterie board.
Exactly.
Because it needs to fill that kind of space, and it needs to work with the flavors as well. So what do we have here? This
is
cucumber.
celery.
Oh, celery.
Celery. What I've done is you take a peeler and then you just run it against
I don't believe you.
Right?
That's celery.
Celery. It's beautiful. It's curly. Someone said it looks like Dolly Parton's hair. Beautiful curls that just, add a little bit of extra
that is nice because it's fresh.
It's fresh, it's yummy, but it's also cute, right? Just taking it that extra little mile.
It's also cute.
Also very cute. Some fresh limes as well, limes, seafood. I mean, lemons are also delicious. I just love the flavor of limes and the complexity of it as well. I also like to add a bit of radishes here and there, just dot them around. They're nice in color, but also that little tart bite with the food is amazing. Then my my favorite thing is trout caviar.
And it's always like when you say caviar, you just instantly feel so fancy.
Of course.
Because I'm having caviar.
I mean, look at these beautiful
pearls
of just gloriousness. They're just so briny and just add a little umami. While they're being beautiful, they add just this beautiful taste to your plate as well.
So you dot them around.
Dot them around. I'm going to give you a little taste on a cracker.
Oh, please do.
There you go.
I'm here for it.
So dot them around. They just add this little jewels. It's like tiny little baubles around your plate.
I love it. That's saltiness.
Exactly.
Oh, that's
exactly. And then again, just a huge range of dips and just different serving things like prawn. Who doesn't love a prawn cocktail? That beautiful Mari Rose sauce.
That
creamy, deliciousness as it goes in there as well.
It's prepared. It's there. It's perfect for your platter.
I mean, you can just leave it in the dip, in the bowl that it comes in. But I just like to, again, it is that festive period, so we do want to make things a little bit more special. And to that, just a fresh dill just goes on there. Some chives would also be super, super delicious.
Yeah.
Make it super pretty.
Yeah, my friend, I mean, we've spent literally a couple of minutes now, and look at what you've created so far.
And I'm not even done.
You're not even done yet.
Not even done. More prawns, you know, doesn't want that creaminess.
The creamy sauce.
Again, peeled prawns. Like, you don't even have to do the peeling. You don't even have to do the cooking. It's already cooked. It's delicious. It's done for you.
And it's cooked perfectly.
Perfectly.
As well, you know, just in case you were wondering.
Again, you can just pile that onto the plate, and people can just grab it with their fingers, you know, put it on a cracker, grab some of that dip as well.
But I love this. I mean, this really speaks to, you know, the innovation that goes on in terms of the thinking with regards to the products, the sustainability and the quality from Woolies' side as well. I mean, this is something that we can always bank on.
You can always bank on the fact that Woolworths will do the work in being very reasonable and sustainable in the way that they source the fish as well. So the product that you're eating, you know that the work has been done to make sure that we're not harming the environment, and that we'll constantly have enough product to have and fish again to have in the future. So we're not depleting it for the next generations, I guess.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. So you got some prawns here.
And then you spoke about innovation as well. So this is like amazing new products. So this is like a creamy dip with trout. This is a new thing also. Again, super delicious and like creamy, but also with that smokiness of that
Perfect
trout.
for a cracker or a chippy.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying?
Was that a hint? Was that a
yes,
hint?
you know. How did you know?
Let me give you a taste. But do we put some caviar on top there as well?
Oh, okay.
You see, extra special. And then again, you can also just grab a bunch of micro herbs, just
That's
make it pretty.
amazing. Oh my goodness, that really is good.
And yeah, again, huge variety. Chips, add some bread onto the table. People can just help themselves. Grab a piece of bread, tear it apart, dip it into the thing.
Just grab a piece of wine?
Yes.
I knew you're not going to say
You
it.
hear caviar and then you also like put
You
me
know,
in.
I also want to taste.
This is so good. And I had to be honest, you know, stepping into it and you think about the CQ3 board, I would normally think summer's afternoon and put it together nicely. And here we are at who knows what time in the morning. Let's chow fish, people.
Why not?
But it's ridiculously good.
What should I try? There's so much. This looks really interesting.
That is really nice.
Try that.
I see you got some, is this capers?
Capers as well. That, again,
Just
that
as a-
brininess, that
Yes.
to that umami and flavor.
There we go. I mean, and wait. Where's the...
Yes, please. Come on.
no, I'm going to do
if
what...
we're going to be fancy, let me be fancy.
I've been taught now. There we go.
Wow.
Go for that.
Very impressed.
Come on. Come on. Come on, see? It's the eyes for me. It really is.
There are levels to this.
Levels.
And then obviously serve it with, like you said, your favorite crisps. I mean, you get some... I love these prawn.
They're my favorite.
I love a prawn.
They're really good, eh? This, once you start, you can't stop. This is the problem.
So anything, bread, crackers, you know, anything. Like you can even add, more vegetables, carrots, you know, just to vibe it up.
Yeah,
Make people chill. Again, you don't want to waste too much time in the kitchen. You want to spend time entertaining, hanging out, having conversation with each other.
Yeah.
So beautiful boards. It's stunning,
But listen, we're giving you the whole package here, not only the boards and the garnishes, but there's the drinks as well play a big role,
Exactly. So beautiful range of lifestyle drinks. I mean, they come in cans as well, which is kind of cool.
Fantastic.
So beautiful flavors. You know, you've got the classic mojito, but like, you know, the Woolies mojito. And it's quite minty, it's fresh, it's summery as well. There's a
grapefruit.
Exactly.
That's my flavor profile.
I love a grapefruit as well.
I love it. I think we need to party together. That's what's happening, actually.
It's a sign.
We're coming together. Thank you very much.
Well, Teresa, thank you very much, my friend.
Such a pleasure.
This was eye-opening for sure.
Such a pleasure. But also how easy?
Yeah, so easy.
So
but that is, I love that. I love that. We've worked hard enough.
We have.
This whole year. We have.
I would agree.
Easy, and thank you for taking the hard work out of our festive season, Woolies. Really do find it. So, you know, you can find this recipe on woolworths.co.za. You can also put your own spin on it or twist on it. And we want to say, step aside. Charcuterie. There's a new board in town, and it really is perfect for the festive season and entertaining. So you can go and recreate this CQ3 board with Woolworths' selection of deli fish. You can shop it now in store, online, or on the app. I'm going to tuck in.
Can we? Look how big this chip is.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely
Now I can
delicious.
also eat.
And so much great stuff coming your way on the Feel Good Breakfast Show. You have to stick around to find out more. We're going to enjoy the CQ3 board, and then we'll see you after this. I'm so sorry. I wish you could join in. But you could. You could. Woolworths.co.za is how you do that.
Yum.
with 5 times greater plaque reduction than brushing and flossing alone. For a cleaner mouth and healthy gums, completes the clean with Listerine.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Yes, we're all about feeling good, honey, and it is a Friday. We're within the weekend, and this is the correct weekend to start thinking about gifts, my love. 1st of December is now on Sunday, and if you do not get ready, you're going to be left feeling unprepared, okay? So Woolies is in the building, as always, to help you out with that. Because, my lovely, whether you are someone who is a homebody and you love the clean girl aesthetic, or you're somebody who's a little bit more out there, a little bit more bold, then they've got everything that you need because they've got something for everyone. And this morning, we're learning all about how we can get to the perfect beauty guide in terms of gifting people with the gorgeous girl who is in the know of everything Woolies. I'm talking about none other than skinfluencer Zitobe Macheri. She's here to help us out in terms of what are the greatest stocking fillers and so much more when it comes to beauty at Woolies. So everyone, please let's give her a feel-good welcome. It's Zitobe. Baby, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good, thank you, my Woolies girl.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Happy almost December.
I'm so glad, girl.
Sana, because December's not just a month, it's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle.
Exactly.
Yes.
And for lifestyle, we need the beauty vibes to keep us looking good, keep us looking fresh. What are we getting into today? And honestly, I have to ask you, you know, in terms of personal expression and everything that has to do with us just showing people who we are just based off of how we look after ourselves and how we look. What is it that absolutely is the ultimate beauty guide this festive season?
Okay, so I think when it comes to gifting, it's very important to gift people according to their personality and what they like. And you know, there's different people, like a homebody, I would call them, someone who likes the less, more is less type makeup look. And then very laid back, you know. And we have the luxury girls who like the finer things in life, the premium things. Yes, what's that name? And then we have the pamper queen and kings who just love to take care and indulge in self-care. And of course, the girlies that just love to express themselves through makeup and artistry. So yeah, for the homebodies, I will definitely say less is more, as I said. So a very good moisturizer for the base. The Lelive moisturizer is great. Then for makeup, a skin tint from W Beauty. Just it enhances the luminosity of the skin, but it still gives you a skin-like finish, right? And we love a multi-purpose product that you can use for your lips, your cheeks, your eyes, and the multi-stick is amazing. The pigment is so good. And for the lips, we love a juicy lip.
Of course we do, darling.
The Clarins lip oil gives you a little bit of a tint and also the luminosity on the lips.
I love that.
Yes.
And let's say now I'm wanting to gift somebody who is a little bit more like out there, like you said.
Yes. You know, we call those the horizon seekers.
I love that.
Nothing is better when it comes to makeup and expressing yourself through the eye. I've got a few eyeshadow palettes with me right here. The W Beauty, they have these beautiful duo palettes that have different colors, and the payoff is so good. So yeah, plethora of these, anything to suit your mood, the occasion. And then for someone who likes a smoky eye, this Bobbi Brown Luminous eyeshadow. Look at that. Look at the colors. I'm so stunning. And the packaging also, it's screaming Christmas.
It really is. It's screaming gift me.
Literally. Love it. Yeah. So, as I said, the eye, best way to express yourself. 100%. And when it comes to the Pamper Queen and Kings, Tina Thor.
Yes, baby. We like to look after ourselves.
Exactly. I love a good eye patch for that. The Beautify Pixie eyeshadow, no, not eyeshadow, the under eye patches. They are brightening. And I also just think they add to the aesthetic of like self-care, you know?
They do.
They
That's
really
why
do.
all of the celebrities, whenever they're doing like get ready with me, they have that like
doll. Aesthetic, I love that. Yes, and then the Laneige Dream Trio. The Laneige Dream Trio is so good for the lips, and also they have these hydrating masks for the face, overnight mask. So you apply it as a moisturizer, wake up in the morning with your skin so full of hydration.
Really?
Yes,
I
girl.
love that. And for me, I've always wanted to like go to bed and have something that's just like there on my skin. But a lot of the time, like they say, you know, wash it off after a few minutes, and I'm like, no, I wanted to do the work.
Exactly. And overnight is the best time to, whatever actives that you want to put or ingredients, overnight is good.
I love that.
Yes. And
yeah, I'm very excited. Yes, I do. I have so much to ask and so much to say. In terms of just like these products, what can you show me that I can put on right now? I can give a live review.
Okay, let's
you know what
do
I mean?
this. Let's do this. I want you to try this multi-purpose stick.
Okay.
It is. You
What
can
does it
use
do?
it. You can use it for your skin. How do I? Oh, yes. You can use it for your cheeks, your lips, and your eyes. Let's just do this.
Ooh.
Please look at the pigments.
That is pretty.
Stunning, right?
I want to use it on my lips. Like, that's what I'm thinking is what I work with. That's very beautiful.
It's
I
so
love
stunning.
that. And then in terms of, you know, fragrances. Because even when you got here, I was like,
yes.
You smell like a million bucks. And I know Woolies always has a lot to offer.
Of course, of course. So the Jo Malone English Pear and Freesia is amazing.
Yes.
It's got this fresh, luxurious, like, smell. So that one is good, especially now for the summer. Yes. And then obviously for the luxury girls as well, there's a beautiful, beautiful Tom Ford lipstick. We're in the season of red.
It does look like we're in the season of red.
Exactly. This is a beautiful.
Are we allowed to?
Yeah, sure.
I wanna see the vibes.
Let's do that.
Oh,
How stunning.
That's I'm a billionaire rich.
Yes, definitely.
Ooh, that's delicious.
Yeah.
And that's one thing I love about Woolies is that they always get the color right.
That's the thing. You need a very good payoff. And it's also, especially with the W Beauty stuff, amazing payoff and also it's accessible and affordable, and that's what we want for my girlies.
I love that. I'm going to put you on the spot a little bit.
Okay.
I'm going to ask you to pick from your children. I know it's hard to choose, but if someone were to get you like the ultimate like beauty filled package from W Beauty, what would it be, my babe?
Should I choose 3 products?
Let's do 3.
Okay, let's do 3 products. A fragrance, 100%. This W Beauty fragrance.
Can I smell it?
Yes, yes. You know what? Test that out. It's got very zesty, lemony, bergamot.
Raindrop.
Yes, beautiful.
Okay. Did I do it right?
You did.
Okay.
I would also love the W Beauty whipped cream with butter. It's so beautiful. It just like really nourishes the skin.
Love it.
And last but not least,
makeup.
The lipstick.
I knew it.
I'm a red lip girl, like
girl,
through and through.
Red is your color. I know.
Yes.
Zitobi, thank you so much, my baby.
Thank you so
we
much.
appreciate you. The nice thing is that I'll see you next week.
Okay, same time, same place. Okay, stunning.
Her name is Zitobi Machedi. She is a skinfluencer extraordinaire, doll, and she lets us in on all things skin, all things beauty, of course, with W Beauty Woolies. And my friend, I want to tell you about how Woolies wants to be a part of your festive in the best way possible. Because listen properly, from sparkling sparkling spoils and fragrant favorites, my love, you get to 100% be a part of getting pamper gifts that are going to set your festive just right. And everyone can experience the magic of Christmas just by simply heading over to Woolies this November for their beauty deal. You get 25% off 2 selected beauty products until the 1st of December 2024. Did you get that? 25% off. Girl, go and spoil yourself. I am begging you, do it for me, if not for yourself, okay? And my friend, you know it is available in-store, online, as well as on the app. T's and C's do apply, and you know that Woolie's got your back when it comes to festive season, my honey. Right about now, it is time to head on over to Carissa with the news headlines.
Thank you so much, Danele. So many beauty faves to get involved with this festive. For now, though, it's time for your 8 o'clock news. We start out with national news, where Johannesburg Water has warned it may impose level 2 water restrictions as demand exceeds supply, with the city using over 1.7 million litres daily. Now, currently on level 1 restrictions, the city faces outages from aging infrastructure and high demand, while Rand Water throttles evening supply to replenish reservoirs. Efforts to disconnect illegal connections to municipalities and informal settlements continue, despite clashes with residents such as in Lenasia. Hijacked buildings in the Johannesburg CBD are also set to lose water access soon. Now, sticking to national news, Northwest Police detained 17 suspected illegal miners yesterday, including 3 Mozambican teenagers who emerged from 2 shafts. Now, they joined over 30 miners surfacing since Sunday, adding to the 1,000 who have come up in recent weeks amid uncertainty about the government's rescue operation. Now, the youths claim underground ringleaders, described as Basutu, confiscated police-supplied food and prevented exits. Police Minister Senzo Mchunu will visit Stilfontein today for the 2nd time this month to assess progress in addressing illegal mining operations. Now, taking a look at your international news making headlines, Zimbabwe's government anticipates economic growth will rise to 6% next year, up from 2% this year, fueled by improved agricultural output and power generation as the country recovers from a severe drought. Now, the economy, heavily impacted by an El Niño-induced drought, faced reduced food production and power shortages, while declining lithium and platinum prices strained the mining sector. Ntlubu projected a 12.8% growth for agriculture and a 5.6% increase in mining in 2025, signaling a positive economic recovery. Meanwhile, more than 1 million people in Ukraine are without power after Russia launched a, quote, massive strike on the country's energy grid. The assault, which lasted several hours, involved drones and missiles across Ukraine, marking the 2nd such attack this month. Ukrainian President Zelensky said cluster munitions targeted civilians and energy infrastructure. Now, Russian President Putin confirmed launching 90 missiles and 100 drones in retaliation for Ukraine's use of UK and US-supplied weapons. Putin added that Russia's targets could include decision-making centers in Kiev. And finally, for the Mother City, please get yourself ready, Cape Town. This year's festive lights switch on Adderley Street promises to be an unforgettable celebration of music, laughter and unity under the theme People of Hope. The festivities kick off on Sunday at 4 p.m. on the Grand Parade, featuring a phenomenal lineup of artists, entertainers and top comedians ready to ignite the holiday spirit. Now, Mayor Gordon Hill-Lewis highlighted the resilience and optimism of the People of Hope, saying, quote, Cape Town is a city with bright lights and even brighter people. The highly anticipated switch-on moment will happen precisely at 8:45 p.m., marking the official start of the summer holidays. Please don't miss this magical event. It's just a few days away, and then festive is officially open. Well, that's where we leave your news for today. Let's have a final look at your sports with Ewan.
Thank you so much, Carissa. Can you believe it? The 1st of December just around the corner, and that iconic switching on of the lights. Hope you're going to be there. Right now, let's take a last look at your major sports stories going into your Friday. Starting off with football, Manchester United secured a 3-2 Europa League win over Bodo Glimt in Ruben Amorim's Old Trafford debut, with Rasmus Højlund scoring twice. Now, the victory marked United's 2nd straight European win since Erik ten Hag's departure. Meanwhile, Spurs were held to a 2-2 draw by Roma in London as Mats Hummels' injury time goal denied them a follow-up to their victory over Manchester City. And then in rugby news this morning, South African rugby has revamped its refereeing structure, introducing an elite panel to groom officials for international duties, led by ex-Test referee Jaco Peyper. The revamped system includes mentorship by Peyper and Marius Jonker for elite referees, while Mark Lawrence and Dion van Blommestein will guide the national panel. Then over to some cricket news. The Proteas dominated a chaotic second day of the first test at Kingsmead, where 19 wickets fell. Sri Lanka was skittled for a record low 42, powered by Markie Jansen's career best 7 for 13. Now extending their 149-run lead, the Proteas ended the day on 132 for 3, with skipper Themba Bavuma contributing 24 runs to back up his earlier gritty 70 in the first innings. What an exciting match that was. And we'll end up with tennis news. World number 2 Iga Swiatek has accepted a 1-month suspension after testing positive for trimetazidine, a banned substance, the ITIA announced. The positive test from August this year was linked to contaminated melatonin medication Swiatek used for jet lag. Now, the ITIA acknowledged no intent to enhance performance, citing the contamination as a cause. That's where we leave your sport headlines on your Friday afternoon. Let's take one last look at what's happening out on the roads and your weather with Sanele.
It's one last look indeed, and hopefully, my lovely, after this, no more delays, all right? Let's start off in Gauteng. Pretoria, added travel time is advised for motorists on the N1 southbound at Flying Saucer Interchange, as continued roadworks are affecting the right lanes. Traffic is slow moving with the back of the queue at Garsfontein Road. Still in Gauteng, Johannesburg, there's a stationary truck on the N12 westbound at the ramp to Voortrekker Road. The right lane is closed, so please approach the affected area with caution. In the mother city, Bellville, back-to-back traffic is being experienced along the R300 North at Old Paarl. Please maintain a safe following distance, won't you? And exercise extra caution when driving to prevent Black Friday chaos. We know how crazy it's going to be out there, so please make sure that you buckle up and you arrive alive. For now, let's take a look at what's happening with your weather. The South African Weather Service has issued a warning for extremely high fire danger over the Kamiesberg local municipality in the Northern Cape and Matsikama local municipality in the Western Cape. Meanwhile, cleanup operations began in Randfontein, west of Johannesburg, following a severe storm on Wednesday afternoon. The storm caused strong winds, heavy downpours, and damage to property, including broken windows, destroyed boundary walls, and torn off roofs. Tragically, a toddler did lose their life and 24 others were injured. May the baby rest in peace. And my love, the Weather Service suggests the storm may have included a tornado. So please make sure that you always take heed to the warnings from the South African Weather Service and that you do check out what is happening on your side. In terms of your side, we also always ask you to please come through for that sunrise view, and it always puts a smile on our faces. And absolutely today, I can't choose out of the 3 that we have chosen for the top of the hour, because Poppy from Dwalume, my love, this is absolutely gorgeous. I think that this is one of my favorite pictures just in general ever in terms of sunrise views, because it's all about the sea, which never happens, and all of those rolling waves coming in with the sun in the background. Absolutely gorgeous. Thank you so much, Poppy. Right now, I do need us to check out, though, what's happening on your side when we talk about the temperatures. Let's get into it.
Expresso fam, you already know that you're a winner. You've seen it throughout the show, and right now is your chance to win with Powerball and Powerball Plus. Let me tell you what it's sitting at. 17 million rand in total estimated jackpots this Friday. So don't miss out. Play Powerball for an estimated 5 million rand, and then you have Powerball Plus for an estimated 12 million rand today. All you have to do is buy your tickets now in store. I'm sure stores are officially open on nationallottery.co.za. There's the mobile app, there's cell phone banking, or you could simply just dial *120 *7529# for all USSD. Now, every single one of those details are, of course, on our Expresso social pages. Give us a follow while you're there. At Expresso Show is where you'll find us. And Panda Push Up Play Powerball and Powerball Plus for 17 million rand in total estimated jackpots today. And I'm telling you, you could just win big. You could be a winner today. You feeling like a winner today?
Hey man, with a little sippy of Crush, little crisp apple, I am feeling like a true winner today. But you could be the true winner today. Why? Because Black Friday, yes, and we are here to sort you out. Our man Graham is in line at Game to take a look at some of the biggest specials. Look at them, there he is. He's going to be crossing live from Game in just a couple of minutes to show you exactly what you need to be looking out for. There's so much on the table, and we'll fill you in on what you can expect on Tropic Island of Treasure. Just say it out slowly. It's such a phenomenal show. It's heading away tomorrow. We'll show you exactly what you can expect. We'll see you after the break. Stick around.
It's my feel good show.
Welcome back. A very good morning from my side. Feeling super guilty about not being there with the Expresso fam, but my extended Expresso family is here with me. Normally, I'm enthused, but Catherine Bagley, the Vice President of Marketing at Game, is the most enthusiastic person on the planet. Why? Because it's Black Friday. Kath, are you ready?
I am ready. This is my most favourite day of the year.
I love the fact that the energy is here. Nazam and his team, they've been doing war cries literally to get ready at Canal Walk, and it's going to be like this at Game everywhere. So what's the skinny? We always want to score a major deal. Maybe it's a big ticket item. Maybe it's something that we need every day, just like nappies or something like that. What are you most excited about? What are we giving the people this Black Friday?
I think I'm most excited about so many things that are even less than 100 Rand, like 4 Cokes for less than 100 Rand, 18 rolls of toilet paper for 99 Rand. So there's something for everybody. There's also lawnmowers and trimmer sets together, and who in their wildest dreams could imagine getting a 65-inch TV for less than 10,000 Rand? It's here, it's Samsung, it's at Game, it's all happening.
I love the fact, and albeit I'm tempted to go straight to Macro from here to fill out the rest of my list, and then maybe I'll pop past Builders on the way home, because they are very well curated and thought out deals, which I absolutely love, because you guys get how tough this year has been, and I think everyone's feeling the pinch. So when it comes to a big ticket item, now we can actually dream and we can do it. That being said, what are the big ticket items? What do you think is going to move the most? And obviously you know your customers well. What do you think is going to be the hottest property?
So I think at Builders, the air conditioners for less than 5,000 Rand are really moving fast. It's hot now, Graham. Summer's here, and that's really happening. Macro, we've got so many pools and lovely things for Christmas and summer and Black Friday today. And then here at Game and at Macro, there is a plethora of food. We've really gone all out to give the customers an amazing arrangement of stocking up in food in Game and Macro this Black Friday.
And scale, you can get massive amounts at incredibly low prices. And you know, when you talk about those TVs and some of the tech, we did the math yesterday. The 85-inch less than a 65-inch a couple of years ago, which is mind-blowing to me. Cyber is where it hits hard, and I think a lot of people want to invest in something, whether it's a laptop for school or varsity next year. A lot of people are sweating. Cyber Monday is here as well. What gets you most excited about that on the 2nd of December, almost like a second Black Friday on a Monday?
Yes. So, I mean, there's a lot of deals happening right through this weekend, today, tomorrow and Sunday, on your laptops, ranging from laptops less than 5,000 Rand right up to, you know, your bigger laptops at Macro and Game, plus printers, plus cell phones and all of those things. People are starting to think about back to varsity and back to school. But on Cyber Monday, we are going to have really extraordinary deals in terms of, you know, more your Apples and your Samsungs and in those kind of things, gaming laptops, phones, you know, real techie things that people that are tech lovers absolutely love. So yes, definitely keep your eyes peeled for an incredible Cyber Monday that's coming up.
I get the feeling that, and this is very much from your tone and how you've spoken to me building up to this time, that it's as much about educating shoppers on the right way to spend their money, on picking their bets, on kind of maybe that split between the essentials and the techie type stuff. How are you guys here at Game specifically making sure that we get the most out of Black Friday? And it doesn't have to just be in store, we can go online as well.
So we've done a great deal of research on Black Friday, and we keep learning year after year how customers love to save up for Black Friday, how they like to spread things out, hence the whole month-long campaign. We have got some, you know, very special deals that are today, tomorrow and Sunday. So when it's gone, because it's going to go really, really quickly. So please get to our apps and get to our online to look at those deals in large appliances, small appliances, food and electronics, and, you know, gym equipment in the store. So there's a lot of research done, Graham, but people start to plan, and that's the most exciting thing. So I see customers coming in with lists. I spoke to customers outside the store that were waiting from really, really very early that had said, I've come to get a TV, I've come to get an air fryer, I've come to get this specific item. So that I found very interesting. It's planning.
I like the fact that when you first came into this space and started really discounting and offering people that lifeline, there was almost like an imposter syndrome where you just didn't fully understand how much help you're giving. And with the essentials that you've brought down, we've spoken about nappies, we've spoken about sanitary pads. Those are everyday kind of savings, which make all the difference. But the fact that you guys have gone so all out, absolutely love the fact that your customers come first. Absolutely. Thank you, Kath. You guys can still catch us at Canal Walk. We're in Game right now. In fact, I'm going to chat to a few customers in just a moment, so we'll see you in a sec.
right now it is time for another episode of Tropica Island of Treasure Zanzibar. Now, after competing as individuals in the previous challenges, the Smooth fans enjoy a day off to relax, which is so welcomed, where they head out on a forest tour and also enjoyed a lunch at Zanzibar's iconic The Rock restaurant. Now, back at Safira, though, things are getting tense as our 5 celebs now have to face off against each other for a spot in the game. Oh, it's getting heated in the kitchen. At the end of the day, the sunset ceremony awaits and one celeb will be sent home. Dum, dum, dum. Zanele, girl, you got to tell me how you're feeling. I mean, it really is getting twisty when it comes to the competition.
Babe, I can tell you, I'm feeling nervous. I'm feeling nervous because I can't believe that it's almost the end, because that means that 2 people are walking away with their share of R1 million and a brand new Suzuki. I'm just like, I can't believe that we've gotten to this point, because we all started, you know, with starry-eyed. Everyone was just so ready to fight for it. And now it is down to the wire, where we've had so many twists and turns, things that nobody saw coming, to be honest. But what I love is how the teams are still just fighting. And yeah, I think nervous is the word, my Carissa. How are you feeling?
Listen, I am excited, but also a little bit sad, because some of my favorites are going home now. Like, it is getting so real. Can we talk about Taz? I mean, she's my girl, you know? What happened there?
Yeah. Oh, babe, I genuinely feel like no one saw that coming. Yeah. Because if we're being very honest, Taz was one of the strongest when we're talking about physicality. Yeah, 100%. But the thing is, when it comes to Tropica Island of Treasure, it's never just about the physicality, my lovely. You got so many different factors that you got to get right to be able to just hit that sweet spot. And I genuinely feel like, you know what, when it comes to the other contestants, you know, I really think that the fact that they were fighting since the beginning, and maybe it came easier to Taz a little bit, maybe that played a little bit of a factor, because then they went in fighting yet again. They had that momentum that was keeping them going. So, you know, maybe that's possibly what might have happened. But I do know hearts were breaking all over for when Taz left, and especially with that twist coming out of nowhere. So, yeah.
My heart was breaking too, let me tell you. I think I've seen her a couple of times in the streets and out and about, and I was just like, Taz, please, Taz, please. Bobby, we got to get into Bobby. I know that Graham's been rooting for him as well. He was left in a bit of a sticky situation too, the uncertainty of where he is at. Tell me more about that.
100%. I mean, listen, I genuinely also feel like this is going to just have to be Bobby pushing through, because with everyone else at the moment, they've got their partners that they've been with since day one, right? And I mean, we're going to find out what's going to happen after this weekend, which we'll get into in a little bit. But some people are feeling a little bit more safe, feeling a little bit more like, okay, cool, I'm with something that's still familiar. With Bobby, he's going to have to acquaint himself with a new partner completely. So, you know, it's genuinely something that I'm just like, you know, it really is a little bit, I think, jarring. So I think that's going to be very interesting to see.
Oh, Zanele, the twists and turns, they do continue. I can't believe that this is where we're at and we're reaching those final moments. So let me remind you, please, you can win big from the comfort of your home with Tropica. You heard Zanele talk about it. Grab a Tropica promo pack, follow the entry details, and you could be in the running for your share of thousands of smooth prizes, including hampers and Samsung freestyle projectors. Plus, get ready for the ultimate thrill, the grand prize of a sleek 5-door Suzuki Jimny. Your adventure starts with just one sip. It's a delicious one sip at that too. So please stay tuned this week, and by the end of it, we will have a whole new team entirely. Can you believe this Saturday it all goes down? So here's an exclusive sneak peek of what's in store for you. 7:30 p.m. It's a date right here on S3. Come tomorrow.
This Saturday evening on Tropica Island of Treasure.
It's a big day for the celeb contestants.
We have to win this in order to be safe.
I'm under immense pressure at the moment.
This is going to be a long challenge.
I'm stressed.
Tonight you'll be finding out which celeb is going home.
There's so much suspense right now.
Catch Tropica Island of Treasure Saturday evenings at 7:30 on S3. Repeat Mondays at 9 p.m. on SABC1 and Fridays at 6 p.m. on S3.
Exciting stuff indeed. Make sure you tune in. We're going to take a very quick break. It is still your Friday on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. When we come back, we cross over to Zanele telling us about a brand new holiday, I think, flavor when it comes to music with some of our favorite artists out there. It's a great collaboration. We'll bring you the whole story. And then Lebo is here, the funny chef, going to be making delicious phyllo, what do you call it? Bobotie cups. Mens, dit lyk lekker. So stick around for that recipe. Perfect for the festive season because we are sorting out your festive season menu. We'll be back just after these.
It's my Feel Good Breakfast Show.
You're on your Feel Good Breakfast Show right here on S3, and my lovely Festive is here, and we are so excited because we have got a brand new limited edition Tinky's Holiday Spice treat that honestly, my friend, is what you need to go out and get. Why? It is all your favorite holiday treats in one bite. And of course, Tinky's always works with the best in the business, which is why they got a couple of superstars to jump on a beautiful medley that you're about to hear right here on Expresso. I am talking about none other than Lady Zamar, Teleman, as well as Gigi Lamaine, and of course, Daliwonga. Everybody, let's give these three beauties an incredible round of applause. Hi, beautiful humans. Hey. I'm amazing. How are you guys? That's good. Guys, I must say, I love the medley. Well done on it. But I have to ask you, how was it just like working on it? And in terms of it just genuinely being part of this new Tinky Spice, how is it?
The whole thing was amazing.
Yeah.
The Tinkies itself is delicious.
Yes.
I think the artists that we worked with, we all worked as a team, was just a great experience.
Yeah. And what about the holiday spice flavor? You said it's really great. What do you love about it most?
I think the center. I don't know if it's it tastes a little bit like pumpkin spice.
Really?
Center. Yeah, so it's really nice. Yeah.
I love that. And you guys, one thing I love about this medley, and just like I think, it's exactly like the Tinkies itself, is that it's all these different flavors coming together, which is you guys. All these different genres coming together to make this beautiful, beautiful medley that I'm obsessed with. How was it just like putting them all together and making sure that they work?
It's very important, first of all, to try and explore as a musician, you know what I'm saying? So for Tinkies to try and do that also with the flavor and putting us together, that was really, really dope. Yeah, musically, I just like to explore and try out different sounds like dance, pop, and R&B. So yeah,
I love that. And of course, I think that there was a vision in the beginning. Could you see that vision? Be honest. Were you sitting there going, how is this going to work? Or
Absolutely not. I think just to add on to what Taylor's saying, I think it was the perfect South African experience when it comes to music. I'd like to believe we're definitely at the top of the pyramid when it comes to that. So just getting different elements and bring it all together. Initially, when I saw the brief, I was like, okay, I don't know how that's gonna sound. But after really being given the liberty to be creative with it and putting it together, and a huge shout out to Tim Lewis, who is on production with us.
Yeah.
I think it came together really nicely.
It really, really did. And of course, I mean, you guys all in your different genres. There's also Dali Wonga, who brought his Amapiano vibe. I want to know, was it difficult to get that vibe in, or did you guys just like find it seamless?
I think his part, like having it there, was actually kind of refreshing.
Yeah.
You know, it was surprising to have that kind of sound inside a Christmas medley, and was like really fun. It brought that fun element, kind of new generational sound into it. Yeah.
I love that you use new generational, because for me, I was also going to say we've been singing all these Christmas songs for the longest time. Now you guys just gave us like this new age vibe for everybody, like, you know, to trap to sing to, all of these different things in between. But now I want to ask you, because of course we know that this beautiful limited edition holiday spice flavor is all about the beautiful memories that we make within Christmas and the festive season. So talk to me, what are some of the traditional, or, you know, just the moments within Christmas that really inspire your music? What's something that you guys can think of?
I think it goes back to childhood. Just having all the cousins come together. You know, sense of logo in matras.
Yes.
Or like sit together.
Yes.
So now we're putting a box of Tinkies in the middle. And I think catching up on who's doing what, the naughty cousins, people who've gotten job promotions, just the laughter behind festive for me and coming together, I think.
I love
definitely what inspires me.
That's beautiful. Okay, guys, I'm going to stop us here, because we actually need to get to this medley. I want the rest of the country to experience it live here on Expresso. So this is why you need to stick around, Expresso family, because these superstars are going to be performing the beautiful Tinkies medley that they have for us to enjoy our festive season. Don't go anywhere.
And we're continuing down that holiday spirit because it is holiday season. So why not bring a unique South African twist to your festive menu? I would think that you need to do this, okay? Because today we're making Mrs. Ball's festive Philo Bobotie cup. Have you ever seen bobotie like this? It is a crispy, savory bite filled with spiced mince and the signature sweetness of Mrs. Ball's chutney, of course. Now, these bite-sized treats are sure to impress at your Christmas lunch, dinner, whatever it may be. And here to help us with them and create a fun twist on a South African classic and bring it to life is none other than Lebo, the funny chef Lokana. Okay, funny chef, I'm hoping no funny business here because we're serious.
I mean, we're dealing with Mrs. Balls.
I'm telling you,
Great.
and mince and bobotie.
Yes.
We can't mess this up. South Africa's going to look at us like, hey, guys, get this right. Where do we begin?
Okay, so now I've got my onions, right?
Yes.
You cook them until they become translucent. That's a bit of... So for now, while I do this, how about you cut
put me to work, chef.
into squares.
Squares. So they made me do this earlier, and I think I've got it now.
Okay.
I hope I won't disappoint you.
Disappoint me? The country's looking at you.
Never mind you. Okay, so what are we doing on your side?
So now in goes my garlic. Then I'm going to, you know, I like measuring with my eyes.
I love this.
You know what I mean?
Your soul will tell you when to stop.
So yes, thank you. So then a little bit of turmeric. We're going to go in with a little bit of, hey, I wanted to mention another brand. So that's curry powder.
Lovely.
It smells good. And I think this brings everything together if you know, if you have a big family.
Yes, the color already looks fantastic.
We've got some cumin.
Okay.
So let's just get about half a tablespoon of
each.
Everything. Sure. Some salt and pepper.
And while you're busy with that, I'm going to basically layer the phyllo, I'm assuming, right?
Yes,
okay,
you are.
cool. Let me do that for you.
So while that cooks, I'm going to add some bay leaves, which is quite important for the recipe. And the bread is already soaked in milk.
Nice. Okay, so I'm seeing all the classic South African flavors come together. And then the mince, of course.
Mince meat.
If there's one thing about South Africans, we like our nyams, okay? We gotta have meat in every single dish, so that is perfect. Okay.
It's gonna... It smells fun. It smells festive, man. Like Christmas is around the corner.
Now, listen, when it comes to Christmas time, are you usually the one cooking? Are you enjoying? Are you the vibe bringer? What's your role?
My role is cooking for the homeless, like those without homes. It's my favorite thing to do on Christmas because life is so short. People have to be reminded of home and where they come from.
Absolutely.
And we come from 7 colors.
Sure.
I mean, don't you wonder why I have curves?
We love the curves. Let me tell you that much, chef.
Are we good with that?
I think so. How many layers are we thinking?
So how about we do 4, just so it sticks together and it becomes beautiful?
I added 6, but you know what?
You added 6?
Nobody minds some extra love, so...
I'm going to go in with my classic.
Of course.
Mrs. Ball's chutney.
Okay.
And Just with my eyes.
Love that. And we trust your eyes, let me tell you, especially when it comes to holding the iconic Mrs. Ball's chutney, which of course we know is just a proudly South African brand with a history dating back to 1912. Can you imagine? A household favorite passed down through multiple generations of South African families. Now, of course, it has a long shelf life. We know this. We love it. Inside or outside the fridge, it'll be there. It is a pantry essential in my house too, and often used in South African classic dishes like bobotie, which is what we're making today, as the chef adds some raisins, some fat cook, boerewors rolls, whatever it may be. Mrs. Balls has got us because it complements any kind of meats, and we're talking about chicken, lamb, beef, and even veggie dishes. I don't know if you've tried it with veggie dishes, but honestly, it is just as good. Okay.
A lasagna, vegetable lasagna mix. I'm telling you this now.
Yum.
It'll be so lovely. So raisins are optional, but the original, we all know raisins are supposed to be there.
In bobotie, it's got to.
Yes, so I just think the chutney makes things better because it intensifies everything, right?
Absolutely.
So there we have our mixture.
Oh, it's done already. Look
Over
at
there.
that. I've got two ready, one for you and one for me.
Not a problem.
So we'll make that. And then we're just basically scooping this in.
Scooping it in and then putting it in the oven up until the filo, because this is already cooked, right? So when the filo just becomes crispy and then we're good to go. We're good to have festive season feast.
Now tell me, chef, when you eat this and serve it, would you have it just as a bite-sized treat or serve it with like something on the side?
It depends which family is coming to my family.
This
my
is the
father's
truth.
side or my mother's side.
Okay, so on your father's side, they're coming around. What are we doing? They'll say, final one. What is this?
Yes.
How about your mom's side?
You know, pap.
Either way, the pup's got to be there, but the mince as a side is always a fantastic idea. And then that's the result.
And that's what you get for
putting in the hard work.
Yes.
I think you should have a try
How
of your
about you try as
creation.
well?
I will try with you. Let's cut this in half.
Okay.
And we'll share in the magic.
Okay.
The bay leaf as decor. I love it. Okay.
This looks nice.
Ooh, look
Shall
at
we
that
cheers?
center. Cheers. I know somebody else who also is peeking around.
I'm third wheeling.
Also, I know that you love bobotie.
I'm so sorry.
You love bobotie. You can have a whole one.
I was like, you can't have this to yourself.
I know.
Oh, do I get a whole one?
Cheers to you.
Cheers.
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 Cheers
Thank
to
you very much.
festive.
Yum, because I haven't had breakfast yet.
The chutney is
Got that
taking in, right?
sweetness.
Yes.
Wow.
That is so good.
Oh, I
love
like that.
bobotie.
You do.
Yeah. Didn't you say you don't like the raisins so much in them?
I'm not a fan of the raisins, but
No.
because chef made it, I will eat it.
You will chow it.
Thank
yeah.
you.
Also, this year I've been converted. Today in particular, 2 bobotie and 2 mince pies. I'll have it every day. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Okay,
That's
maybe not every
phenomenal. Thank you.
You're welcome.
ExpressoShow.com is where you get this recipe, and you can be just like the funny chef and make this delicious bobotie with Mrs. Balls. Out of 10, how good is it?
It's like 11.
Great.
I
I'm
give
not
it 12 out of
joking.
10.
I'm not joking. Not just because it's live TV. Okay? This is really good.
We should do like a how many boboties can you eat?
I can have another one.
As Ewan finishes off our bobotie that we've made with our own hands, okay? It's just going to be a wrap on today's festive recipe, ending on the highest of notes. And a huge thank you to our funny chef, who's still here in the building, bringing his signature charm to the kitchen.
Thank you.
And helping us to create this mouth-watering dish. Now, if you are feeling inspired, now is the chance to win big. Enter the Mrs. Balls Chutney competition and stand a chance to win your share of 40,000 Rand. And here's exactly how you can make that happen. Good luck.
Festive is on us with Mrs. Balls. Make every dish a celebration with the unforgettable taste of Mzansi's #1 chutney. Bring your flavor to the table with Mrs. Balls and add that Mzansi flair to stand a chance to win your share of 40,000 Rand in cash. Take a picture of your most festive recipe starring Mrs. Balls and share it on the competition post on Expresso's social pages using hashtag Mrs. Balls. Show us why everybody loves the Mrs. this festive season. Competition closes 6 December. T's and C's on ExpressoShow.com.
So yes, we are going to take a very quick break. When we return, we're going to delve into more of the magic here at Game and Canal Walk and every game where you can score some major deals. But there's a reason why I keep coming back to this game. Nizam is the manager here. Buddy, you look like the most enthused person on the planet. How are you feeling about your Black Friday?
I am absolutely excited for the awesome deals for our customers this year, and our team are ready to serve everyone.
And they are. They were doing war cries when we came in here this morning before the doors opened. They are ready to rock and roll. We're going to get the inside scoop on what you should be looking out for in just a moment. Stick around.
Optimize your gut health with Phytoceutics range of pre, pro, and postbiotics. Use code Expresso for 15% off at phytoceutics.com.
It's my feel good breakfast show.
Oh man, I absolutely love the energy in the store. We're a game in Canal Walk. If you want to understand why there is a vibe here, look no further than Nizam. He is, without a doubt, one of the most passionate managers I've ever encountered, buddy. What is it about your store that gets you so enthused, so passionate? There's magic in the water here.
Graham, it's not about me, it's about my awesome team. My team are the ones who bring the vibe. Come to Game Canal Walk, meet the awesome people, and we will give you the best possible service today.
And they will. They prove it every time I come here, which is the problem. So I generally leave my wallet in the car when I come in to this particular game because there are deals aplenty. Black Friday, very special. What advice do you have for shoppers coming into your store to make the most of Black Friday? Because it's not just the big things. There's everyday items on another level.
Graham, our customers can get everything from essentials all the way to electronics. Everything you need, from toilet paper to a 75-inch TV right here at Game Canal Walk.
And the prices are crazy. And I think shoppers are more educated now. We were chatting about this earlier, how people will do. I need the connectivity. Maybe I need a laptop for school. There are so many big ticket items. You can dream a little bit. What do you think is going to be the hottest property this Black Friday? What do you anticipate? Or what have you already seen flying off the shelves?
Most definitely a 43-inch smart TV at 3499. I'm not going to give away any secrets. Come around to the store and see what TV is with 3499, a smart TV right here at Game Canal Walk.
I absolutely love that. I love the tech here, and of course you can come back on a Cyber Monday and hook up. You can go online and do that. The everyday essentials. I think this year more than ever we felt the pinch. I think a lot of people, we've noticed this when we spread the word on our social media platforms. People are like, I just want toilet paper. I just want those sorts of deals. What do you think are the best deals, the best value for money in your store?
So we've got the great value toilet paper at 99 Rand. We've got charcoal, 3 bags for 100 rand for our guys who want to buy. We've got for our ladies sanitary towels as well. Graham, we've got great value sanitary towels, a pack for 60 rand. So we've got something for everyone, essentials, and for everyone else looking for what they need.
Well, at these kind of prices, and so that's 60 bucks for almost a year's supply of sanitary towels, which is insane. So if you want to make a drop-off, if you want to spread some of that Christmas cheer, come and get those essentials. I think 4 Cokes or similar for under 100 rand. The under 100 rand deals are insane. You can spread the love. I guarantee you, if you bought for yourself, bought for somebody else, you'd still be spending less than you would somewhere else, which is mind-blowing. So I can feel the energy emanating from the side of the studio. Your staff look far too gorgeous not to put on TV. Can we bring them and just give the people a taste of how you started your day this morning? Get in here, you beauties. You take that, my friend.
Give me a G! Give me a O!
Hey!
Give me a sexy squiggly!
Hey!
Give me a E! What does that spell? What game is this? Who's number 1? Customer. Always.
Come on! I love you! Oh man, they are amazing. And this is what you get to plug into. I love you, man. I love you. Thank you so much for doing that. You're an absolute legend, Boo. I'm going to ask you a personal question. When you feel this kind of vibe, because you know how important today is for game, we've had Catherine Madley, boss lady, Mama Bear in-house here, and there's a reason why she chooses to come to you in these moments. How do you feel when you feel that kind of energy from your team?
Graham, I'm extremely honored to be a part of an amazing team. My team is the one who really makes this store pump. So for Expresso and Catherine Madley, our marketing VP, to visit our store all the time is an absolute honor.
Oh, well, it's an honor for us to be a part of your journey. I've seen what you've done since you arrived at this property. But what I love the most about this space, it's the shoppers. They know what they want. They feel nooks. They will come in and they will grill the sales assistants, and they are ready for that. So bring your tough questions. Come here demanding the best deals, because I guarantee you, you will find some of the best deals in the world, never mind just in the country. Here, we're talking about the essentials. We are talking about the big ticket items. And it doesn't just happen today. Throughout the weekend, there are great deals. And then, of course, on the 2nd of December, you've got Cyber Monday. So if you're looking to get prepped for Christmas, looking to get prepped for the year ahead, or looking to just chill and treat yourself, Game is the place to do it. Nazam, we're so proud of you, man. Have an amazing day and good luck, dude. I want to see if the smile is going to last by 5 o'clock today. Come and push him to the limits. But
It's my last till 9 o'clock. We're open till 9 for your shopping convenience.
9 o'clock. So if you want the feel good, this is probably close to our studio in terms of the feel good energy. If you're having a bad morning, come pay us a visit, score an amazing deal, and leave a lot happier. I love you guys. Well done to the Game team. I will see you guys on Monday. Adios. Well done.
The excitement is so real.
Adios, my friend. Thank you very much. That is cool.
That's
That is
so
very
cool.
cool.
Can I tell you something even cooler?
Yes, tell me.
Okay, I got some breaking news. Are you ready?
Spill it.
Breaking news, Tyler's concert sold out in just 4 hours. Yes, you heard that right, just 4 hours, both in Joburg and in Cape Town.
That's insane. That is insane. Like,
But
she is
also
doing
expected.
She's doing so well.
Yeah.
It's just unbelievable the traction that she's gotten over the. It's literally like it was yesterday that she released Water. You know what I'm saying? And look how far it's gotten her now. There's new singles and new tracks. But okay, look, I know the FOMO is real, but don't worry just yet, because we've got you covered with some rather epic news this morning. Because here's the deal. ABSA is giving away 4 double tickets to Tyler's sold-out show in Johannesburg and in Cape Town. She has a show. So if you haven't managed to get tickets, if you're a really big super fan, then here's your chance.
Oh my gosh, okay, here's the deal. I hope you're listening up closely. This competition has 2 parts, all right? Next week, we're hosting a live viewer trivia game and answer a series of questions. And the person who gets the most correct wins those golden tickets.
Oh.
trivia. So you gotta do some Google searches in the meantime, some research, if you will.
Yeah, but always there's always more.
Always.
We're not making it that easy, all right? So you're going to really have to work for this. To qualify for the trivia round, you need to enter a random draw selection on Expresso social pages. All you have to do is answer the following question. Listen properly.
Ooh, this question
What
is interesting.
was Tyler studying before she dropped out to pursue music? What was she studying before she dropped out to pursue music?
Oh, my
Use the
goodness.
hashtag in my story Tyler in your answer. Okay, that's it. That's what
Do
you
you
need
have
to do.
any idea?
I have no idea.
Oh,
but
my
even if I did,
goodness.
I wouldn't say
You
it.
wouldn't say it.
No.
Because only the super fans are going to come on through and make sure that they are here in
Yeah.
the running for those
And
tickets.
it doesn't help you're shouting at the TV right now because you have to literally go enter
Go and enter, please.
on Facebook and socials.
Socials, Instagram, everywhere. In my story, Tyler is what you have to hashtag for that qualifying moment just for you. Now, this competition does close this Sunday, December 1st. So head over to our socials. You can find us at Expresso Show and enter now. And who knows, you could be vibing to Tyler live next week. T's and C's, of course, apply. Make me sweat. Make me ding, 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 ding.
Oh, goodness me.
Did you like that?
It was great. I think Tyler would be proud. Ding, 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 ding. We're going to take a quick break. We have about 12 minutes left in your company. We fill it as much as we can. We'll see you just now. Ding, 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 ding.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Okay, I've been gearing you and up for this moment because, yes, it's Black Friday, but that also means celebration.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are you celebrating?
With a celebration comes a celebratory dance. I got to teach you Tyler's dance a little bit.
Oh,
a little bit, just like this.
really?
Okay, it goes, nan, nan, and then you sweat, so it goes, make me sweat, and then you jump that way, and then you go, net, 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 net. Ewan, come on. You gotta bounce your booty a little bit.
I can't bounce my booty.
You can.
I can't.
Okay, so it goes,
It's-
make me sweat. Jump. Make me.
Oh,
I love
the
you
booty,
for
not the
that.
shoulders. Oh, it's like I can't do that. It just doesn't. There's just.
There's
doesn't.
a malfunction. It's all right.
No, there's. Yeah, Lucian.
Lucian,
come
I
here.
think really, because I'm also not doing it
How
perfectly.
does this work, my friend?
I think I got something wrong. Oh!
Okay, go for it.
1, 2.
Make me sweat.
1, 2. Make me sweat. Ooh. Oh, 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 oh.
How do you do that? Is there a specific way to do that?
Lucian's going to show you how to loosen your hips a little bit.
Hey, I can. My hips are no, they're
Your
not
hips
loose.
are lying. That's what they're doing.
Yeah, I can't do it. It's
Let me tell you
frustrating.
what you can do. You can win.
Can we talk about just
Winning.
Yeah,
Yes,
let's do that.
okay.
Let's do that.
If you can't get your hips to move, this is
Gosh.
how you can win at live. Play for your chance to win with Powerball and Powerball Plus. It's 17 million rand in total estimated jackpots this Friday, so don't miss out. Play Powerball for an estimated 5 million. Then you get Powerball Plus for an estimated 12 million rand today.
That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. So you can buy your tickets now in store on the nationallottery.co.za website, the mobile app, cell phone banking, or simply by dialing *120 *7529#, and that way you enter via those USSD
I
codes.
love that. And as you check out this video being replayed on your social media, don't forget to go and check out all these details that we've left there for you as well. Funda Pusha Play Powerball and Powerball Plus for 17 million rand in total estimated jackpots today, and you could be a winner. Let me tell you. Zanele, can you also ding, 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 ding?
Ding, 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 ding.
Oh, honey, you are in the right place. It is your Feel Good Breakfast show. And of course, we have a way to feel good this morning, all thanks to Tinkies. It is their Tinkies Holiday Spice Medley, performed by Ladies Amar, Teleman, as well as Gigi Lamaine, featuring Dali Wonga, of course. And right about now, Festive is here, baby. Let's welcome them.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. All that fields we go, laughing all the way. There's on top of the string, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. Sweet silver bells, all seem to say, broke as a wave. Christmas is here, bringing the cheer to young and old, meek and old. Ding dong, that is this song with joyful ring, all caroling. One seems to hear words of good cheer from everywhere, filling the air.
I heard the bells on Christmas Day. They were all familiar carols playing. And all the sweet songs repeat. Yeah. Of peace on earth, oh, well, today. And the bells are ringing. Peace on earth. I have the choir they singing. Peace on earth. In my heart I hear them. Peace on earth. Goodwill to men.
Oh, yeah, guys, that was amazing. As Mother Christmas, these are your treats. And cheers. Honey, the Tinkies Holiday Spice Medley is here, and you can go and catch it on YouTube. And of course, it is all about blending the fresh flavors of Mzansi along with the classic festive tunes like the likes that you just heard. And of course, it is by the beautiful Lady Zamar Teleman, as well as the gorgeous Gigi Lemaine and Daliwonga also on it. Don't forget, you can catch it on YouTube. And just like that, Festive is in the building. Thanks to Tinkies and these beautiful superstars. And my friend, it's all about you and being able to go and enjoy your limited edition Tinkies Holiday Spice.
I do love a Tinky. And I also love our charcuterie board that we made today. So many delicious things coming your way. What are people saying in terms of their charcuterie boards, Ewan?
Yeah, well, it's been I think there's, you know, we're not used to the term charcuterie, you know, so the minute we see it, are we misreading it? Is it charcuterie? So we get a lot of comments on charcuterie, charcuterie. But good social media comment. Thank you very much for taking the time and logging onto social media. And says they're definitely a nice, yummy and very smooth and creamy super milkshake I'll add to my charcuterie board. Okay. Here we have a Donkey Friday. Yes, no, milk tart. Good.
Ooh, very
You
South
see, once again, I think that was more leaning to the charcuterie side.
Yeah.
What else do we have here? Good morning. Yeah, good morning. Lots of good mornings. Lots of good. As I'm scrolling through here. Yeah, good. Lots of good mornings.
And
very,
good morning
very nice.
to you.
And
What I'm saying is that this was my favorite one. Some salmon, it had some capers, some dill dressing, and I think a charcuterie is definitely it's definitely something I want to add to my Christmas list.
It's, you know what, I was pleasantly surprised when we put this together with Chef Coletso this morning, and I thought really, you know, to have fish and something cold like this, like really early in the morning. I haven't even had a coffee yet. You know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden I realized, as I tasted it, it's wow.
It's wow, because the thing about
really
fish is
wow.
that it's delicate, so I feel like you could have it first thing in the morning, afternoon, evening. I'm thinking of doing something like this for like my entry coming into my house type of thing. This year's Christmas at my mom's place. I'm definitely going to get involved and make sure that people have this as they enter. How about you? Where are you having Christmas?
I'm also going to, no. I'm going to my folks with my family, so we're going to be celebrating Christmas there. So we have a one-on, one-off kind of situation.
Right.
1 year it would be just me and my wife and my 2 boys, and we celebrate Christmas together. And then the next year we'll do it with family, you know, just to
I
help
love that.
You know, incorporate both traditions and needs of our relationship.
Well, cheers to you.
Cheers
To Christmas. Cheers to you too.
I want to really try this.
The salmon with caviar. Because you know
caviar
what?
and some
Treat
mustard on it.
yourself. You deserve that. Delicious. Expresso fam, we will see you again next week for a jam-packed week. And welcome in December together. Can you imagine? We'll see you there. Cheers and happy holidays.
Another feel-good production.
Try the new Clover Butter